but I don't fuck with horses since Christopher Reeves. Uh-oh. What's up, y'all? What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Reality Kingdom. We put the real and trill, bitch. Ooh. I'm your host, Pharaoh. Pharaoh Washington.
I'm so sorry for everyone with a headphone.
I'm not,
because we do get loud. We do get loud. I know a lot of y'all are probably new. It's loud and ratchet over here. It is, and I hope you enjoy it.
It's not ratchet.
It's a little ratchet. It's ratchet yet educational, and there's nothing wrong with being ratchet and educational as long as the message gets out there. That's all that counts.
I think I like the word urban.
Urban.
A little.
I think I like that word a little bit more too. Urban. It has a nice spin on it.
Yeah. Very it feels like a location. You know.
Send me girl, Casa. Y'all, Casa Amor got me stressed the hell out. First of all, Casa Amor is nasty. They need to call it Casa a whore. Okay? Because it's nothing but whores in the motherfucking goddamn Casa. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I don't even want to talk about this shit. Everybody pissing me the fuck off, especially Kordell and that bitch Daya. I'm sick of Kordell and Daya.
I feel like we gotta. Why are you calling this lady Daya? I feel like we
don't give a fuck what that girl name is.
You're right.
Daya. I don't give a damn. She need to be in the goddamn Casa with Kordell.
I feel like we only gotta because we watched 2 episodes before Casa. And I feel like they were really trying to ease us into it, so they was being real simple on those episodes. And then we got the first Casa episode, and it's like they're getting to know each other, mingling. We got a dibble and a dabble of some shit. But according to the preview, it gets worse.
Girl, it's already fucking terrible, but it gets worse.
And it gets worse? Uh-oh. I'm scared, bitch. Bitches in the chat talking about buckle up, honey. Worser. Not worser and worser.
Can we talk about how they got, honestly, some baddies for the girl Casa?
Some baddies for the Casa.
And then the boy Casas, what?
It's literally just that boys. Not a man in sight.
I mean, because, like, no shade, the Casa girls, they can compete with the Villa girls a little bit. They can.
They can. Some of the Villa girls.
Some. Not all.
Not all.
Some. But them Casa boys is not competing with any boy in that goddamn Villa.
Don't you ever grab a mic and think that me and you competing?
Literally. Okay.
Hey.
Okay. Are you Nikki? Are you Megan? Who's next?
Post that's next. Yeah. The fuck? Nah, they're not competing.
Not just singing the Christopher Lee's bar and his diss track on the
Oh my god, I didn't even notice. With 1,100 horses because it's fixing to leave, but I don't fuck with horses since Christopher Reeves. I'm not a Nicki Nader, y'all. I mean, what are they called? Barbs.
No,
don't associate me with. Let me shut up before somebody attack me. But anyways,
the barbs will jump your ass.
We gonna get into it because the Casa boy, we gonna pull them up and we really gonna get into it because the Casa boys just was a chop and the Casa girls was a hit. I was like, damn, this is a setup.
But the fact that the boys were so happy, they gave them the decision. They said, look, if you don't want to go, you don't have to go. These men ran to their suitcases. They were so excited to go and cheat. It's not like they don't know what Casa Amor is. And then here go Kordell, Kendall, and Aaron talking about we have the most to lose, maybe we shouldn't go, or, we should because it's a test of loyalty. We'll be able to test our loyalty and it'll show them that we're so open and honest. And Kordell is like, I'll sleep outside. I'm not going to kiss any girl. I'm going to set my boundaries because I respect Serena. And Aaron's like, I just love Kayla so much. And Kendall don't give a fuck about Nicole, but he's also like, oh, our relationship is so serious. And then they still go. This is the equivalent of some gay boy talking about I'm on Grindr for friends. Bitch, you know what's on Grindr. Dick. So why are you on here for friends? You're not going to Casa Amor for friends. You're not going to Casa Amor to mingle. Bitch, you're there to get some puss.
Gay boys on Grindr getting attacked right now.
I just feel like there's someone on this podcast that started off like that. and they knew damn well what the app was giving. They know what Casa Amor is giving. They know what Casa Amor is giving, and they still went. So all of this, oh, we're gonna prove a point and we're gonna prove honesty and look. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Lee thinks she could be shady. Okay. Don't get mad if shade get thrown back and real
Shade
low
throw.
You know what shade you threw.
I don't know what shade I threw.
You know what
I
you know
like,
exactly.
I just feel
you know exactly what you did.
Look, all I gotta say is if you caught the shade, bitch.
Was the hit dog hollering? Yes.
Uh-huh.
They were.
If the shoe fits, bitch.
The shoe did fit.
Okay,
and I'm mad about it. And I'm mad about it. Let's get into the motherfucking episode because we got shit to get into or whatever. Period. Let me pull up the girls.
We're gonna get to Casa at the end, girly. So if you're here, wait with us.
So strap in, bitch. It's a roller. It's a roller.
But Wednesday is gonna be the full-time Casa coverage. So good God, that's what we should call it. The Casa coverage.
Casa coverage. Oh my God. We need to call it strap the fuck in. We need to call it the roller. We need to call it the which nigga am I beating up first? We'll see. Oh, before we get started, I do want to update you guys on the fact that I said it earlier, but I really, really want to say it. I am still Pharaoh Washington. But we're open to new connections. So
that's what they keep saying on the island.
I want to prepare myself, considering Casa is coming up. I just want to prepare myself for the fact that we're open to new connections because who really ever knows, right? But Kendall is still my man until Kenny decides to couple up with me. So just letting you guys know. Somebody said that won't last much longer. The divorce is coming. You know what, y'all?
I'm honestly waiting on it because at this point, girl, you need to put your pussy away.
Absolutely not. Let's get into the episode. This is everybody in the villa at the start of the motherfucking, shit, right? There was just a fallout situation. Leah was arguing with Liv and Rob, and all of that happened, yada 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 yada. And so there was some situations after that because Leah still feels like everything got blamed on her. Liv feels like Leah did it on purpose to take Rob back, which I hate to say it. Liv is a little bit okay. Yes. You know, you're right.
That's exactly what Leah did. That's exactly what Leah did. Leah was trying to make herself look good in the eyes of Rob, which was unnecessary because Rob didn't seem too pressed about the idea that she voted out Andrea. Like, he didn't give a damn. Leah overcorrected, and it put her in some hot water. And then she called Liv over, thinking Liv was going to defend her ass. And of course, Liv was not going to do that because, let's be honest, as we can see, Liv and Rob are, linking up again. Yeah. I don't think Liv still don't fuck with Leah over that Rob shit. She don't. Y'all are not friends for real. Y'all are congenial. Y'all are cordial. But Liv don't fuck with Leah like that. So of course she was not going to have your back, especially when you walking around saying you had nothing to do with it. When girl, you definitely did. I agree with Leah in the fact that she wasn't like gun-ho. Was she the first person to bring up Andrea? Yes, but I wouldn't say that was gun-ho. But I also don't think that she took a backseat. Like, she could have used different verbiage. However, I will say I didn't like how the next day Leah did go to apologize, which I thought was pretty genuine from Leah, and Liv was not having it. And I'm just like, girl, Liv, y'all can talk this out. Like, this is not a big deal for real.
Yeah, because in that conversation, Leah was trying to, like, I guess, explain, because she had a diary room. She said, I see how, from Liv's perspective, it could come across a little crazy if she's hearing that I took a back seat and she's understanding it that way. So I'm trying to explain it. And they were talking, and Liv was like, you know what? I still stand on everything I said. I still think the same way I thought last night. And Serena was like, you think she's a liar who's deceptive and da 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 da? And she was like, I mean, yeah. I mean, I do think she's still a compulsive liar. I do still think that. And Leah was like, but I didn't get to explain myself and da 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 da. But Liv was not having it. I guess she was standing on her business for sure. But Leah was just trying to, like, girl, let's just wrap this up. And by the end of it, they hugged it out. So I was like, I guess they're good. It was fake ass hug. It was fake ass hug. You know, girls.
I understand where Liv is coming from too, because once I said something, bitch, I'm gonna say it. I feel like I've used that line a lot. I'm not apologizing for anything I said. Yeah. I said what I said. I said what I said.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, they never gonna become friends, and I know this is gonna continue throughout the Villa days. But like, I don't know. I just wish the girls could, cause y'all the OG girls. Casa's coming. Y'all have to stick together.
They do need to stick
Ain't
together.
two
But
bad bitches get along.
well, I mean, if there were two bad bitches there, maybe they could.
Oh, are you calling
Ooh.
Leah not a bad bitch?
You know, I'm not calling Leah not a bad bitch.
Leah
So there's only one other.
Oh,
option.
Leah is a Leo.
She is a Leo. She said it when the Casa boys came in.
Why they not mixing?
What is Liv? A Pisces. That's terrible.
I know me, my Pisces self. I don't mix well with fire signs. That's just
yes,
that's
you do.
just
Wait,
me.
what's that third fire sign?
Leo.
Oh, you don't. None of them. It's Leo, Sag, and
well,
Aries.
I respect Leos. Like I feel like it's mainly Aries and Sagittarius. Okay. But then at the same time, JaNa is also Sagittarius, which scares me. Which does scare me a little bit.
So darlingly sweet.
She is darlingly sweet, but knowing that she's a Sagittarius, it's something in there. It's something in there. I don't know how deep it is.
How deep is your hate?
I feel like a lot of people are triples. Who a triple Leo? Leah or you, Lindy?
Leah, triple Leo.
That's correct. How are you a triple something? I just
a triple anything is crazy because I have 2 Libra in my chart, but but I have a Scorpio, so it like balances it out. Triple anything is crazy.
Jordan said, as a Pisces, we're Leo, baby daddy, Leah and Leah, we're never gonna mix well. Like real. I can't do it. That you a Pisces too?
Crazy.
This lady is a Leo. Or what are you?
Leah
right,
what are you?
Leo. Yeah, triple Leo.
That's
why Leah is like this. This is why
That's why she's like that. That's why she's like that.
And believed her own delusions. That's what
she lied, believed it, apologized about the lie. When the girl that what was crazy? What was crazy to me is Liv did not forgive her, and Leah was like, "Oh, I'm glad we're good." That's that triple Leah. You're crazy because she didn't agree to anything. She stood on business, still said you was a liar, and Leah was like, "Well, I mean, I'm glad we can move forward." Move forward to what? Like she's a little crazy. She's definitely a little crazy.
Sag. Well, my dad's a Sag. And
my dad is also a Sag.
So I don't. And I've had some Sag friends, and I'm like, Someone says 2 Gemini is a good thing. I wouldn't call it a good thing.
Not even 1 Gemini.
I have 1 Gemini, and I'm crazy as hell, so I can see how 2
is a lot. 2 is a lot. I love a good Scorpio. Oh, that'll be a Scorpio. Child, I love a
Scorpio and Leo. I think will go good.
A Scorpio go good with me. Period.
Oh, have some decorum.
My ex was a Scorpio. The one I was in love with, the one I'm still in love with.
Y'all, Pharaoh like all water signs except Pisces.
Pisces are too much. I don't even. I do like all water signs.
What? Too much of what?
Everything. Look,
I cry and go off just a little bit, and all of a sudden I'm just this huge.
I love a good Cancer, love a good Scorpio. Cancer, I don't think I could date a Cancer. Let's be real. I don't think I could date a Cancer, but a Scorpio, love a good Scorpio. But I have a Scorpio moon, so it makes sense. Like I feel what they feel, who they are. Anyway,
this is T.
What?
Agile says, but Miguel's a Pisces too, and Leah and Miguel are pretty compatible. I would like to see what Miguel's full chart is. Kenny is a Pisces too. Oh, the Pisces men are winning. The Pisces men are winning. And look, Kenny, if they can work it out, great. But I would say Miguel, I would like to see his whole chart because that's interesting. And I can see how a Pisces and Sagittarius can work, just not me. Especially their dynamic. Kenny seems more submissive, and JaNa definitely is I feel like I don't want to say dominant because I don't
leader
get dominant from her, but she's definitely the leader in a relationship. Like I feel like she is the one delegating. And
he's a little more active.
He's fine with just being the reserved, laid back person. So I think that makes their relationship work. I'm not that kind of Pisces, so that really causes a lot of conflict.
Miguel does give Taurus. I wonder if his rising Taurus, because he does give Taurus man to me, to be honest. Child, I said, oh my God, I'm not even gonna read.
Anyway, that's why I didn't want to say dominant, because I'm not going to compare my sister to a man. But
she never gave man.
She's definitely the leader.
Definitely a leader. But we get into the challenge. There's a challenge called Flex Uphill. The boys have to.
Oh, you're breaking up a little bit, sister.
Uphill. No, I'm not.
No,
I'm not.
Is it me?
It can't be me. Chat.
It is. It is going in and out a little bit for me at least.
I'll come back.
And then
Chat.
freezing. So yeah, the challenge is flex appeal. Basically they each have to go and they got to do this silly little challenge, and then basically they have to pick up a barbell and dump it on the face of the person that they think is what the card is saying. What I find so hilarious about the challenges is that literally it's so silly, and it always end up with them just kissing or making out or grinding on each other. Like it's never anything like actually serious, which to me makes it even more funny and more Big Brother like, because it's like nothing is even important about it. We just want to see them kiss and make out and grind on each other. That's it.
I hated that this one was in the fucking back room when they was fucking and grinding on each other. I wanted to see. Am I still fucking up?
You're still fucking up. Did you leave and come back?
Let me leave and come back.
Mm-hmm.
That
You may
work.
turn your Wi-Fi on and off. But basically it start off with Connor. Connor gets the question, which boy is the most arrogant? And he chooses Kendall, which I mean, I wouldn't choose Kendall for arrogant. I would definitely say Miguel. So that was an interesting choice. Who would y'all have said for most arrogant in the villa? At all of these boys, who is the most arrogant boy? I would say Miguel. I'm sorry. Who else would it be?
Miguel.
Debbie said Nigel. I guess not. I don't know much about Nigel.
Nigel didn't give arrogant. Well, he did give arrogant, but I don't know enough about him. No shade. I like this competition because they was on next though. That's all.
A lot of people saying Rob. I definitely can see Rob. I think Rob is a strong contender too. I guess Miguel is so fine that I automatically think you got to be arrogant. But Rob too for sure. Oh yeah, it's a lot of Robs. Ooh, it's a lot of Robs.
I guess it kind of is Rob, but Rob has a weird type of arrogance. It's like hidden behind nonchalance, so it's hard to see.
Nonchalant in overalls.
Yeah, I think I would have said Miguel. Who does he say? Kendall.
He said Kendall. I know Connor a little special.
Oh my god!
I mean, he is. I mean, I'm supposed to feel bad that he got played by Leah. Leah wasn't feeling you the very first day when you tried to get her while in the middle of a breakup with Rob. Girl, she never wanted to.
You literally cheated on JaNa. Not cheated, but you left JaNa for her. I don't see why anybody
left JaNa with the quickness. As soon as this girl got broken up with Rob, here you go. I think I'm going to talk to Leah.
Right.
And now you're sitting at home talking to the TV.
Why are you like this? No, you know what about Connor? I was so surprised that I'm still so surprised that he's on the spinoff because I'm like, why the fuck he goes home? Why the fuck is he on the spinoff? I'm thinking, oh, maybe he makes it to the end. Maybe he's here for a while. They know him very well. What the fuck is there for Connor to bring for me? What is there for Connor to bring for me? Nothing. He could stay at home. I do not need him on a spinoff.
Especially to be on this spinoff. Nothing. Like it's supposed to be like this Jersey Shore real world type of vibe. Why the fuck do I need to see Connor?
What the fuck is
the girls were saying Rob don't want to do it. I'm kind of upset that Rob don't want to do it. Like Rob would have been gaggy because the cast does seem drama filled. I wish that they would put them in the same house together though. Like we need them living with each other.
I agree. Yeah, I saw Leah. She was like doing a little TikTok or she was on live or something, and she mentioned that they filmed like 2 or 3 things for the show so far, and everything, or they filmed 2 things. And they were going to film the 3rd thing that night. And this was the first time she was going to see the other castmates other than PPG and PPGM. Because she was like, this is the first time she's seen Connor, Kayor, any of them. She said she hadn't seen any of them within the first 2 events that they filmed. But she thinks the other girls have. She just has only been to this one event. So I'm like, what is it giving? Is it giving they're here sometimes?
Real Housewives. We go to events together, or we're having this showcase, or we just so happen to end up in this event together right now. I mean, I'm really interested what they're going to do because they could curate some good drama, but like them living freely in LA, like the close quarters, is kind of what makes the people fight. And I don't see them necessarily giving it up like that if they're not living around each other.
I agree.
Because while I love PPG, I don't want to just see a show where PPG is in love with their men.
Right. I need some drama, honey.
And I don't want to see drama between them. So, not the relationships.
I was thinking like maybe that is why they cast Connor, just to be the villain. Like they probably paying him on the side, fuck some shit up, you know. But like how they did Liv, low key. Liv probably doing that again. It's probably Liv and Connor are the designated villains. Y'all need to go in there and cause mess and be dramatic, and then that's it. But it's like if we don't get that, what are we getting? You know, no shade. I mean, I guess we can see more people.
The girls they do want to just see them. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people do just want to see them live happily and fucking each other, and I love that for them, honestly. But we'll see. Who knows? Someone said Connor coming to get his girl JaNa. You do not love JaNa. That is not his girl. So Kenny goes. His question was, which boy is the biggest poser? He chose Miguel. I was like, I don't know if he understood what poser meant or if he was just trying to be congenial. I think he was trying to be congenial. He chose Miguel.
Yeah, definitely.
And he don't really know nobody because Kenny just got here. And then he goes and he kisses JaNa. Of course. Love that for them. Then Kendall goes, my man gets asked, which boy is the least trustworthy? And this is the thing about these questions. They're not like real, right? Like it's barely something to really think of. So he answers Rob, and Rob was like, when the fuck did I ever lie to you? What the fuck is the can you give me a reason? I never lied to you. I don't know what the fuck's going on. What the fuck is you talking about? But my thing is, nigga, who was he supposed to pick? Like he's reacting as if this is like real. Like he don't think any of y'all are untrustworthy. He's just saying whatever due to whatever. Whatever. And it's like Rob not being able to comprehend that blows me. Like I don't understand why you can't understand that somebody else has to just pick somebody. What was he gonna say? None of them. Sorry.
Well, I was confused because he said that I've heard some things. So was he just joking?
I thought he was just joking the whole time.
I don't think he was joking. I think
he said word gets around. He did say word gets around. Rob was like, well, let's fucking hear it then. Let's hear it. And Kendall was like, well, I mean, the Leah and you thing, it's he said, she said. We don't know who's telling the truth about what. And then Rob was really mad about it for the rest of the round. I was thinking Kendall was just picking him because him and Leah are both being dramatic recently. So it's like,
I don't know. I think that he did hear something. Like, I think that Kendall was being genuine in that pick. And that's what made me kind of side-eye Kendall a little bit, because when him and Rob discussed it, like, it gave very much, oh, no, bro, like, I didn't mean it like that. Like, that's not what I meant. And it's like, oh, pussy.
It was giving punk.
Your man a pussy.
I don't give a fuck.
Your man, Kendall Washington, is a pussy. And he was showing his own in the video.
Tight pussy.
Yeah, wet he was, pussy. Oh, yeah, I've seen the video. We all have.
Good for y'all? I mean, I'm not no jealous. Y'all can see I like my man. It's fat and jiggly and has reverb. As stated, it's nothing. But I just thought Rob was doing a lot. Personally,
you thought Rob was doing a lot because Kendall is your man.
I just thought Rob. I think
weird. Rob was doing an equal amount of reaction because I thought we was friends. Now all of a sudden you feel some type of way.
He had to answer the question. I just feel like, what was he gonna say? I'm sorry. I felt like Rob was doing a lot. I didn't think like it was that serious. I thought Rob was being dramatic. But also Kendall is my man.
And Kendall's a pussy.
And he is a pussy as well. I do agree with that. I'm not delusional. He's just my man. Kendall is a pussy. That's a fact. And Rob is dramatic, and that's a fact. And both of them are gay. That is also a fact.
Wait. Where that part come from?
Oh, so yes. I just feel like this was a sassy interaction. Like on both of their parts. I feel like everything about this was given sassy. Like this was very feminine, if you ask me. Like if I was a straight woman, I would be like, that was very feminine of them. Like what the fuck was that? But that's just me. Maybe I'm wrong.
I was hoping we got some real beef, but Kendall, scary.
Kendall was not finna beef with nobody. Kendall is the most fraudulent. That's my man, y'all. But Kendall is extremely fraudulent. He's never gonna beef with anybody. He's gonna try to keep it as fake as possible. I'm not delusional. Well, I am delusional, but in an intellect, I'm delusional on purpose. I know I'm delusional.
But is that even worse?
It is. It is. I'm just waiting for him to prove it, to do something real crazy, and then I can drop him for Kenny. I mean, not drop him. We're open. I'll twist instead of stick on the dance floor to Kenny, but hasn't happened yet. Period.
This is a murder on the dance floor.
Pharaoh, what do you see in Kendall exactly? He's
that
goofy. That ass. He's goofy. I really love his skin tone.
It's the right color for you.
This is a good color. There's a lot of good colors. This is one of them. I love how goofy he is. I love how thick he is. Really, the goofiness. Like, I love a goofy ass nigga, which is why Kenny is like my second option for sure. Because they can get.
So moving on to the challenge, we have Nigel, and he has to say. You can come back. Oh wait, you still muted.
Stop muting me. Hello. Okay. So, Nigel goes. He's asked which boy has no game. He says Connor. Nigel don't know nobody. Who gives a fuck? Then he goes kisses Liv. Who gives a fuck? Miguel goes, which boy's only here for clout? He chooses Kenny because he don't know him. Who gives a fuck? He kisses Nicole. Who gives a fuck? Right? Aaron goes, if you left tomorrow, which boy was still your girl? He says Kenny because Kenny don't know him. Who gives a fuck? Rob goes, and Rob is being petty and feminine, if you ask me. Because he's like, I'm gonna choose Kendall, regardless of what the question was.
And then, was this not weird? He kisses Liv on the cheek, and then he goes and pick Cassidy.
Yeah, that was weird to me too. I didn't know what that was.
That was so strange. And if I was Cassidy, I would have been like, "No, you just kissed. Go pick her."
Right? Like, what the fuck? And then Kordell goes. He does his little routine. He has fun with it. He goes in the ice bath. The ice bath, he's definitely not Odell Beckham because that ice bath had him shook, bitch. I was like, calm down, King. Why you can't breathe? But he goes, and then he makes out with Serena. They have a good little session. He lifts her up. Her ass is on the mirror.
We was just getting back to the piece of Cordina, too. Like, everything. It could all be so simple. Hey.
But you rather make it hard. Loving you is like a battle.
This is so sick. Like, literally, the first 2 episodes before this Casa experience was so good for Cordina. So good. And then here come that bitch Daya.
Not too much on Daya.
To fuck it up. I don't give a fuck. I understand. Stop correcting me on it. I don't want to say her name right.
Kendall is They coming for my man in the chat. I don't know what to say.
I thought that was a panda bear.
It's another animal.
Normani. Don't disrespect Daya like that.
Don't disrespect Daya like that?
I fucked up. Don't disrespect Normani like that.
God damn. God,
I'm so mad. I'm just so mad. She's warping my mind. Like,
child. So, there's some conversations. We'll get to them in a bit. Let's get to the recoupling because
I will say, I'm so sorry.
You good,
baby? Do you think that, like, I get this is the premise of the show, but is it not kind of icky to have people watching and then plotting on relationships coming in? Like, you're plotting on breaking up a happy home. Yes. And their excuse is that, well, they've been back and forth and Serena But okay, the last episodes you've seen was them being together.
Yeah.
So don't you know what I mean? It's like, to me, that's kind of like when people say that is my intention. It's like, why is that your intention?
That's definitely their intention. But that's the issue. It's confusing what the premise of the show is, because I was saying, I don't know why Rob didn't leave with the love of his life, Andrea, because if you're in love, why would you want to be on a show where there's an opportunity for somebody to come and try to break up your home? That's why in my mind, I'm like, if there is a happy couple, I don't see the problem with y'all leaving. I understand y'all want the money, but it's like when Andrea was leaving and crying and throwing up and all of that, I'm like, Rob, leave with her. Why would you want to be in an experiment where people are plotting on your ass? He don't give a fuck.
It's
That's
definitely it's a very weird experience, and the thing is, it's set up to be messy because you do have these people watching and coming in and ready to fuck up these relationships. But like, even though that's the premise of the show, it's icky a little bit. It's kind of icky. And realistically, though, how many people have come in with that mindset and won the game? If it's a lot, I mean, I'll eat my words, but it doesn't seem like most of these bombshells and Casa people would go on to win the game. Because would America actually care about someone that's coming in willingly to break up a relationship? Like, it's cute for TV time, but are you actually going to win? Like, I don't think if Daya gets with Kordell, that Daya and Kordell would have won like Serena and Kordell. That would not have happened.
Right. It really needs to be like a situation where it's like they were in a genuine. But that's the thing. I think like somebody said in the chat, the last episode she probably saw was Serena twisting. Like, I think she's a little fraudulent, but also I think people going for relationships that are broken, like relationships where it's like somebody treating somebody bad or somebody cheating, that's different. If you're going for a couple that you think is not even doing well, you got it, girl. You could probably come in, steal them, and move forward and win. But if you're going for a couple and they've been locked in the whole fucking time, it's like, what the fuck is the point? And I feel like that's what it's given with this, because it's like Serena and Kordell are locked in, even though they might not have, maybe they haven't seen it. I can see how you could see what Serena was doing as not locked in at all, because shit, she wasn't really locked in.
It says Daya said the last episode she saw was the date with Nigel. Okay. I'm not gonna get off of her because I still don't fuck with it, but I'm gonna let her have it. Okay,
because she was plotting
hard. 5 of Love Island USA, a bombshell one. Okay, if that one of 5 of 6,
right. So
I'm like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just don't think like. I mean, it's definitely good for the show. I'm not, the entertainment is great, but I'm just saying, like,
girl, you coming in with bad intentions.
Like, even like Andrea, you didn't think you was going to be in this house long with Rob, did you? Like,
she did. That's the unfortunate.
But like, why would America give a fuck about you? Why? Like, I don't like. You randomly came in, you stole them from somebody I already like. Why would I care more about you?
But also they're looking at what they know what America's thinking because they're on the outside. Andrea knows that America likes Rob. So she's like, if I get with Rob, I'm never going to not be voted. America liked Rob. Well, did America like Rob?
I'm assuming that's probably a lot of white people.
But Daya knew that America liked Kordell. So she's probably like, I'm going to go for Kordell because America likes Kordell. Like, aren't they doing
Kordell wasn't going to like her?
Well,
I mean, yeah, America. Did I say America? Yeah, no. America was not gonna like her.
Oh, and I think maybe she's thinking I'm just gonna get with the boy that America likes, and we're gonna go from there and da 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 da. But girl, it don't really work.
It's definitely a messy kind. Like, I feel like what I'm having issue with is not the show's fault because that's how the show is set up to be.
Right.
It's just like I said, it's just icky to me. It's like, damn, like that's truly the concept for them to come in and break up happy homes.
It is. Yeah, but that's why I'm like, if you're actually a happy home, y'all need to just lock in as a happy home because no shade, Kordell chose to go to Casa Amor. She shouldn't have even been able to meet him. Frankly, if the home was so happy, she shouldn't have been able to meet Kordell. So clearly it wasn't that happy. And that's the problem. So
yeah, baby, that was made of straw.
Yeah, it was made of straw. But yeah, we get to the recoupling later on. And let's get to it because fuck Connor. No shade. Serena chooses Kordell, of course. That's her motherfucking man. It's nothing. Kayor chooses.
I mean, is it nothing or is it something?
You got to ask Serena. You do.
I want to ask Daya.
You got to ask Daya. Cassidy
Why
chooses.
Is it not Daya?
It is Daya.
Not spelling Daya.
It's not Daya.
D-A-I-A.
I forgot what it is.
Well,
it's D-A-I-A, isn't it?
But I thought that would still be Daya. But
I'm like, Zendaya is D-A-Y-A, and it's Daya. Yeah. And that's what, and then people be calling her Daya.
Like I make Daya, but I feel like that's because she has a Y though. I feel like the I makes it Daya.
The I makes it more Daya. I see that actually. I do see that. D-A-I-A. That does sound like Daya. But Daya is, I think Daya and I don't know the Daya. Because like some people are Maya. Some people are Maya.
Ooh.
Well, no one's Maya.
Cordelia is a cute ship name, but I'm gonna let that
slide. Are you crazy?
It is, but that's not right.
Girl, Cassidy chooses Rob. That was very random if you ask me.
I deserve that.
That was crazy. And I'm not even a Daya hater, but what the fuck? Get the fuck out of here. Nicole chooses Kendall because she finally came to her senses that Miguel don't want her for real. He was just using her for a good time. Liv chooses Nigel. I don't know why she did that. JaNa chooses Kenny because that's her man, and Leah has the last choice, and of course she chooses Miguel.
I loved this. Like, I wish I got to watch this live because the way my reactions would have been a fool. Like, this week, I would have been acting of like, yes, you played in JaNa's face. You fucked her over. You didn't even give a damn. Didn't give a damn how she felt. Didn't give a damn how she looked on TV. Then you got with Leah in the middle of her breaking up with Rob. Tried to love bomb her to force her into you. She was never into you. You literally said, I am willing to look stupid on national TV just to try it out with Leah. And Leah was laughing about you. Laughing about you with her homegirls. One of her homegirls being JaNa, the girl that you left high and dry, and you thought she was gonna go home when you left her. You thought she was so unwantable that without you choosing her, that she would have went home. And when she didn't go home, you had to put a look on your face as if you were upset. You were so upset that the girl you tried to throw away was still in the game. And now look, she's in the house with a finer man. And you're at home playing with yourself. Like, I just live. And then the fact that she was able to put the cherry on top and say, I do not regret this decision. This was not a hard decision. Yeah, it was not a hard decision, bitch. It was not a hard decision. And now you're going home. Now you're going home. See, when he said it, she didn't go home. But he's going home.
You're going home and you wouldn't. Period. You will never be back on TV again. It's never given a spinoff invite. It's never given next season invite. And that's the unfortunate part.
And that's the problem. You sound like Lauren from BGC. Like, yes, you'll never be on TV again, JaNa. Girl. BGC.
No, I will say if I was watching this live, I probably would have said that, and I would have been so serious. I'd have been like, Connor will never be back. He's never gonna be on TV ever again. He's never given the love. None of that, and I would have been looking stupid because why the fuck is he back?
Why the hell is he back? Unfortunately.
But thank God he's.
I'm so happy.
Now. Yes,
it was a nasty 1-2 punch too because Leah also played in his face. So it's like the two girls, the one that you played and the one you got played by, sent your moto ass home.
Did bye
5-4
thicky. So these are the new motherfucking couples, honestly. And you know they really ate them down. They really ate them up real bad because they have a dumping a little bit later on. I'm like, damn, y'all just taking the bitches out. Thank God though. This is a lot of people. This is a lot of people for no reason. But yes. So these are the new couples. They real cute, real candor, real nice, real tea, whatever. Yada 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 yada. Let's start getting into some of them. Right. Starting off with the fake ones, right? Nigel and Liv and Rob and Cassidy. Neither of these are real for real. We can start talking about Nigel and Liv first because right after the recoupling, Nigel pulls Liv to the side because, mind you, when Liv chose Nigel, she started crying. She chose him. Let me pull it back up. Actually, she chose him. And it was only him, Kenny, Miguel, and Connor left. And she was really, really sad. She didn't want to send anybody home. And she decided to choose him. Oh, damn. Because Nigel was giving ungrateful, no shade, because he pulls her to the side and he's like, well, you know, I just wanted to talk to you because I feel like, you know, you regretted your decision of picking me. And I don't know why you regret it.
You know what's crazy? I thought that this was so crazy because it was a gap in between when I watched the episodes. So when I got into this one, a part of me was like, oh, is this the next day? And then I realized this was right after the recoupling.
This was right after.
Why are you questioning her about her emotions after you just saw what happened? I know you've only been in the house for a day, but like clearly
she's crying. She was just crying.
Decision. Like it's like, what are you talking about? The day just hello.
It just gave fully but I didn't think his emotional intelligence showed in this moment at all. It seemed like he had a lack of it, and also it seemed like he was very like selfish. Like I think he was just genuinely thinking about his own feelings and emotions and opinion and his own perspective. And it's like it was not difficult to put yourself in Liv's perspective when she's standing up there crying about who she has to choose because she doesn't want to send somebody home. Like, what the fuck? Are you silly? And then the night before, she was just arguing with Leah about how they had to send somebody home prior to. So wouldn't you think that this would be something that was sensitive to her? I just didn't understand it. But he's coming up here. He's coming at her in this whole very self-centered manner about how he just feels like, oh, you seem like you regretted your decision and I don't like that and da 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 da. And Liv was like, well, why would you think that I would regret my decision? Your body language.
Did he think the crying was about that? Like, did he
yes, he said the body language
himself.
during the
you
fire
made
making.
this all about yourself. Like, if she didn't want to pick you, she would have picked Connor. She's known Connor longer. She picked you for a reason.
Right? What? It was just so self-centered.
She knew picking him means that someone she's known longer is going home.
Right.
So she doesn't even know you. Grateful that you're even still here, sir.
Like the first conversation not being, are you good? Because I saw you crying, or let me give you a hug, or I'm so sorry you have to make the decision. Already a extreme red flag. You're done. You're inconsiderate. Extremely inconsiderate, extremely self-centered. I don't know what the fuck you thought this was, nigga. But this was crazy.
Got me out here defending my good sister Liv.
Got me out here defending this girl I don't even fuck with for real. Yep, that's the truth. That's what you wanted to say. And that's okay. But Liv is like, girl, I don't know why the fuck you thought that, because I just didn't want to send home a good friend. It had nothing to do with you and my body language, da 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 da. And Nigel was like, well, you know, I knew it was an upsetting decision, but I just don't know why your body language had to be all weird in the decision. And Liv was like, don't put that on me. Please don't put that on me. Look, it wasn't about you or the decision or whatever. And da da da. So she gets up, she's walking away. He's like, oh, can I get a hug? She was like, I don't do that affectionate shit. And then she walked away. Which is true. I will say she's very not affectionate. Like her body language, he's interpreting that as she didn't want to pick him. She had the same body language with Rob when she actually liked him. Everybody. So it's like, I think you just don't know the girl.
It's actually so interesting with Liv because she truly doesn't. Like, even later on when we see her and Liv kind of start spinning the block, her and Rob start spinning the block again. Mm-hmm. It's like, she doesn't get this like affectionate type vibe a little bit. She's kind of like, really, like, I feel like reserved as far as like showing her vulnerability with these relationships. We did see a little bit with Rob earlier in the season, and at first I thought that was a little bit for the show, and I feel like now that I'm seeing her more, I'm thinking that was real as fuck, because it's like maybe she was getting vulnerable and he played her. Yeah, but that's why I'm like, girl, you don't need to be getting back in bed with him, just like Leah didn't need to get back in bed with him. The nigga ain't shit, Liv.
Yeah, he's not shit at all, which is why I don't understand why they were spinning the block. But yes,
everybody's trying to get with Rob. The girls want Rob, especially the white girlies. They want them some Rob, and I get it. If I was a white girl, I'd go for Rob too.
I would as well. Shit, maybe even as a I had to be white. Maybe like if I was a Latina. If I wasn't,
like, I wouldn't have a chance if I wasn't.
If I was a Latina girl, gotta be blonde. Anyways, he goes.
Well, Leah
not blonde, but
he left her for 3 blonde bitches.
He left Leah quick for a blonde bitch.
For 3 of them, girl. Cassidy, Liv, and what's her name? Andrea. I don't even know her.
Andrea wasn't even a real blonde. She was a fake blonde. That's sad.
Child. He just had to see blonde.
Speaking of Rob and Cassidy, they are extremely awkward. If you ask me, I cringed at all of
I don't know why Cassidy was here, to be honest. She was taking up space. That's why I didn't give a damn that she left and got dumped. Like, send these people home. But that's another thing as well. Like, as a bombshell or someone coming in from Casa, you know there are dumpings. You know there are situations where you can't control who goes home. So once again, coming into a space and your go-to being, let me break up this couple, let me ruin this situation. That's what got Andrea sent home.
It is. You really gotta, it's weird because this really is a social game. Like, you gotta come in, you have to balance being friendly and making friends with also balancing finding somebody for you who's actually gonna choose you. I think the goal for any new person should be to go for someone who's not really coupled up, someone who you feel like's on your level. Cause no shade. Cassidy went to, chose Miguel for the date. I'm like, girl, was that because he was fine and you wanted to kiss him, or was that because you felt like there was that you could have something in common with Miguel? I'm like, what could you have in common with Miguel that you just thought off bat? No shade. And then Nigel chose Serena for the date, knowing that Serena had a man, and Serena kept telling him, like, you know, I am locked in with this person. Da, 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 da. And then after that, I didn't see Nigel talk to anybody else. It's like the only bombshell who came in and ate it up of the 3 was Kenny. He went for someone who didn't have anybody.
Well, Miguel ate it up too.
Miguel ate it up too, but in this
and Liv too. Liv ate it so good as a mom. I thought she was an original girl. I forgot Liv is not an original girl. She really took Hannah's spot. She took Hannah's spot as the original girl.
She strategically ate that shit up because Liv had to have one connection at all. No Shade.
She came in, became besties with Kayor. She was besties with Hannah for a second. She real cool with Nicole now.
Yep.
And even PPG respects her.
Yep.
She ate that. She ate
Eat
that.
that.
I mean,
Ooh,
she
she
basically
did.
is giving like OG girl. What season am I thinking of? What show am I thinking of? Backup Club.
Girls Club. Yeah.
Miami, when that girl came in, like the
Yeah.
second day, is very much since you came in since day 2, you basically an OG girl. But you see that background in the picture, that's a bombshell. That ain't no OG background. But it's so crazy because she been here. Like, and she really took Hannah's spot. Like, who was Hannah? Hannah is like the only original who gone. Hannah and Coy.
Her and Coy. Yeah. That's crazy. Because the originals was locked in for real. Except for them. But yeah, Cassidy and Nigel came in and flopped real bad. But after Rob's conversation with Cassidy, he pulls Liv to the side because he's like, really, I feel like I'm feeling you. No shade. He's like, low key, you know, I feel like I'm feeling like I'm back on this. And Liv was like, well, I mean, I guess we could try something out with the woo. They got this kind of thing mingling on, but it's often to get destroyed because Casa Amor is around the corner.
I really do not like the fact that they're linking back up. I just don't like it. I don't. And also it feels like Rob, first of all, Rob is such a fraud. Such a fucking fraud. A fraud, Rob. Ooh. Because the whole situation about I just love Andrea so much and what the fuck and and even like the whole blow up with Leah. You don't give a fuck about Andrea, and you know you don't. If you gave a fuck about her, like Pharaoh been saying, you would have left. As soon as she left, you're spinning the block on Leah. You're flirting with Cassidy. You're trying to get back with Liv. You're running the Casa Amor. You don't give a fuck about that girl. And I watched the little after sun before they got into this episode. I had to skip through it because they were trying to drag Leah through the mud. But Andrea was basically saying, yeah, it did hurt a little bit to know that he was doing this and things like that. And then they got into how her and Leah had a conversation and Leah was letting her know, like, no, he was definitely doing some things that made me think certain things. And she was like, well, at first I was hearing her out, but now that I watched the big blow up, it's like, well, she was the one making all of these things up. It's like, I'm getting the impression that the public was like, Rob is innocent in the situation just because of this whole blow up. And that is not the case. Yeah, Leah's a liar, but Rob ain't shit either. And the fact that Andrea can sit home and say that when your man is literally actively cheating on you, apparently is your man, apparently the person that, you know, y'all were both
you're in love with.
He was literally trying to get back with Leah. You're not worried about that. You're worried that Leah apparently lied to you. It's like, girl, you're worried about the wrong thing. I don't get
She was
that.
really hot. I think she was hopping on the public hate train. Whatever train was on, she needed to hop on because they said she was on live for 40 days and 40 nights. So she knew exactly what the streets were thinking.
That's what's so funny. In the Untucked, she's like, not Untucked. In the after sun, she's like, you know, I don't really think about it anymore. And I don't really talk about it. Like, it's just, and it's like, everybody already said you was on Instagram Live for days and days and days.
Just silly.
I'm just over it.
Shout out to MW, Henny. Y'all are on. We're on. We're live, baby. I can't believe I almost missed this, but I'm set now. I have to rewind later. Period. Mamas. Period. But yes, y'all. Rob ain't shit. He's playing like he would live. This is all this going on, and we finna get into dumping because they finna go the fuck home, right? This dumping came by fast, but it wasn't as dramatic because who knows Nigel and Cassidy? Nobody. For real. Nobody for real. I like the way they did this one though. Because it was the whole stand behind the person you want.
Girl, messy, boo. So messy. And it's very dramatic for Nigel and Cassidy because they have to watch their opportunities slip through their hands one by one.
It was crazy. So the public voted for these couples to be safe. Leah and Miguel. So does the public like Leah or not, Chad? I'm actually confused. She stays winning the votes, but they hate her? I'm confused.
Well, I heard that Leah has a cult fan base, and so does Miguel, apparently. So both of them together is probably just a recipe for
success. Exactly. JaNa and Kenny are safe. Oh, my favorites! I love them. Anyways, Kayor and Aaron are safe. Who gives a fuck? And Serena and Kordell are safe.
There's only one the one we only care about. I hate that there's no particular order. Tell me what the order is.
I know, right? Who was the last couple? Oh, Kendall Nicole. Barely.
I don't know how Kendall Nicole stuck up in there.
Cassidy, Rob, Liv, and Nigel. I don't like his name. Why is your name Nigel?
It is a very interesting name.
I just didn't love it. So after this, they text them hella messages. It's like one message here, one message there. I'm like, can y'all get to it? God damn.
The text messages are fucking hilarious.
Like,
each
what?
couple must stand in the front and decide.
Like, what? That was
you must pack your bags and you will have 30 minutes.
Like, it was, I don't know. It was
like Ariana could be here doing that. Like,
right? What is she getting paid for, bro? I don't understand what she's getting
every
paid
once in a while
for.
And tell them that Casa's starting and that they're gonna have a dumping, and then after that she's gone. Everything else is text messages.
I'm like, why have a host if you have text messages? Everything could be on text, no? Anyway,
you compared it to like a scary movie. Like, it gave Scream the TV show.
It did. Like, why are they texting? Especially in these big dramatic moments. It's like, what the fuck? But no, this one was so cunty. I wish they would have did this one on like a more dramatic situation, because no one cares about Cassidy and Nigel. So it was kind of like, sorry, but we don't know you.
Yeah, girl, Cassidy's neck was turning red. She was so stressed out. I hate it though. Like, she tried to press Leah about not voting for her because she felt like they were friends. Mind you, she only knows you for a day and a half. Like, everybody else in the villa was standing by Leah. Why would she be Why would she be the one girl not to when she's obviously staying? Girl, we're not cool like that. I don't know you for real. Go home. Go home, Roger.
And literally everybody else in the villa. It was sick. And I think what sucks about this is it's so visual. They were like calling their names and they were like, stand behind the person that you want to save. And when I tell you the entire villa was standing behind Liv, it was literally the entire villa. I'm like, oh my God, why are they all standing behind?
And you got Kenny, standing in solidarity with his bombshell brother. I mean, in the chat, I just says I feel bad for Cassie. I'm not gonna lie, I feel bad for her.
That was sad.
But it's like, it is what it is, child. That's the game. I mean, at the end of the day, what did Cassidy think was gonna happen when the dumping came? Same with Nigel.
I don't know.
Like, what did you really think? Like,
or maybe they didn't think it was gonna happen so fast. They were like, oh, I got time.
Or how often is it the cast deciding who goes home? Like, is it usually the cast decides who goes home from the people who are vulnerable, or is it America? Because either way, Cassidy was not staying. So I'm just trying to figure out, how could you be so shocked?
She was just a bad bombshell. Like, she didn't come in and put pressure on nobody. She kept hopping around. She went to Miguel and then she was interested in, like, you kind of needed to find somebody who you was into and stick with them, because who did she pick she picked Rob for the coupling. But I'm like, did you and Rob even talk for real? Like, I didn't understand any of her decisions, but maybe she just couldn't find anyone she was actually vibing with.
Yeah, because that's the thing. She can't. I mean, that's the thing. Maybe it is easy to come in with the "I'm just gonna break up a home" strategy, because at least you know who you're going for. She clearly didn't have any idea of what to do. But the girls are saying that it's a mix between letting them decide versus letting America decide, because these are random. Majority of the time it is America. Producers was just messy this season. They need to keep being messy. That's what we need.
Messy.
This was the first time they had them stand behind someone. So this is why this season is legendary. It seems like this season was doing a lot of firsts.
It was very cunty things. I like it. I like the standing behind somebody. Very messy, because it's like, it's visual. It's right in your face, and that's why Cassidy was hurt, because even though she don't know none of the bitches, she was like, that was just embarrassing. She literally said it. It's embarrassing. And they were all in the makeup room, and they were just looking at her pack. She was like, y'all don't gotta look at me pack. Y'all honestly can go sit somewhere else. It would probably be better. Because what the fuck? Now y'all gonna just
staring at me.
You're right.
But at the same time, it's like, I feel like if I was Cassidy, I wouldn't be mad at, like, I don't know. I don't want to speak for her emotions, because honestly, her emotions are valid. Because at the end of the day, you're in this situation. It's like, not everyone's against you, but like, it's kind of like, well, I have no one on my side. I have no one standing with me. And that's a real emotion, even if it's in this like love show type of vibe. It's just like, to me, I expect things to happen. So I'm just like, I wouldn't have been gagged, because I would have been doing the math like, well,
and
she was the dumping. I would have been like, girl, I'm going home.
Yeah, I would have knew I was going home. I think she was mad at Leah because Leah stood behind Liv, who just went off on her last night. Like, that was last night that Liv went off on her in front of the entire Casa. And she's like, you standing behind the bitch who went off on you? Like, that's what she wanted to say. I would have just said it. I would have been like, you standing behind a bitch who literally just went off on you and clowned you in front of everybody and didn't accept your apology, and in front of your face said, I still think you're a compulsive ass liar who doesn't give a shit about anybody, and you still standing behind her. I would be more mad, but Cassidy didn't know enough information. I think she was like, let me just Keep it cute. I
Oh,
don't
they
know
saying they
you,
girls
but
outside of the villa and they still cool. Okay.
okay.
Cassidy, damn, Cassidy was actually hurt. Oh, damn. You
Yeah,
know, I will
that's
say
sad.
Cassidy was with them. She was like, yeah, I mean, some people just like drama, and I don't get it. Like, she was
Yeah,
not feeling live. She was not feeling live. But girl,
yeah.
you're not
No,
live. You're
you're
not
not.
live,
You're
girl.
not. Damn, very unfortunate. But Cassidy and Nigel get dumped. Thank God. No shade. I was sick of them. I don't need 90 people in the villa. Personally, like I'm glad that there was another dumping and another dumping. Let's get them out of here,
Well,
right?
the girls say it could be 90 bitches in the villa when Casa Amor in. So
Oh,
we're gonna be ranking 90 people, girl.
we gonna see, child. We could quickly go through the other couples because not a lot was happening. It's like one thing per couple. No shade.
Yeah, we need to get to this Casa
Headed to
Ahora.
Casa Amor. So first we have Leah and Miguel. Other than being hot, fly, sexy, and fun, it's not that much. Miguel randomly kind of plotted on Leah. It felt he was like, Leah been fine this whole time. We finna recouple. Let me plot on her real quick.
But see,
That's
the
what it was
girls
giving.
did say when he first came in, he talked to her first, but I guess they didn't show it.
They did.
So there's always been some interest we just didn't know, and now it finally came out. However, it did give for both of them. I don't know, because I don't know if they can like guess or pinpoint when the dumpings are, because they are random. I mean, dumpings or recouplings are. But I'm just trying to, like, it just felt like, I don't know, like, y'all knew something was coming up because this felt random as hell, but they still together now. So, I guess it was fate.
Right. I think I believed him when he said he was interested in Leah and Nicole. I feel like he's interested in like dark hair brunette women. Because when he went to Casa, he also mentioned this is a bunch of my type, and it's a lot of brunettes and Casa as well. So I'm like, maybe he does like, brunette women with darker hair, more curvier features. I'm like, maybe this is his type. So I believed him when he was like, yeah, Leah, I've always felt like the body was tea and she was thick as fuck, period. So
and Nicole dropped him with the quickness, so he had to go after somebody, child. Miguel said he ain't leaving this goddamn villa, and he fine as hell, so he gonna just link up when he needs to link the fuck up. But it's just so crazy that, like, I will say, like, and this is why I said I knew who PPG was before I watched Love Island. And when I saw them as a couple, I was like, these seem like just two attractive people that linked up. I didn't get like a relationshipy type vibe. I didn't see the connection. And now that I'm watching it, I still don't really see the connection. Like most of the time they were on screen, they were just kissing each other. And I think it's because they both recognize how fine they are. But it's like, where are we at past that is my thing. And so that's what I'm trying to get to, because the way he was dropping her to go to Casa Amor, he don't give a fuck about her.
And it was so fresh. This was like the day before. Yeah, this was like the day before. It felt like they was only together for like one day. So I was like, girl, I knew he was running a Casa Amor. No shade. But I will say I feel like I like their chemistry. Well, Miguel has chemistry with dog, like with a fly, with a dog, with a leaf. He's like JaNa. Miguel can have chemistry with anybody, but I do feel like
real chemistry. I feel like it's all sexual chemistry. Like that's why I'm saying, like, I can't even imagine him trying to court someone in a relationship way, because all of the situations have felt more like sexual chemistry.
You're clocking, but I liked Leah's. I like Leah's vibe with Miguel better than I liked it with who was that last person? Connor.
Definitely.
And wasn't better than I liked it with Rob personally.
And see, I don't even like it better than Rob. When her and Rob was good, I liked it way more than this so far.
So far, we don't have enough. But I like the moment they were like bonding over like movies and shit like that. I thought that was cute. But I like it. It feels more, not that with Rob it didn't feel real, or not that it didn't feel natural. I don't know. Something about her and Rob felt like it wasn't clicking for me. I don't know what it was, but this feels a little bit more like we could live our day-to-day lives and be cool. Is it deep though? I don't know. I don't think I see Miguel and Leah as super deep people. So I think it's hard for me to kind of think of it in that way. I don't think of it in that way. I kind of just think of it as, I can see y'all walking around together for a long time.
Yeah.
No shade. But I hope it gets more depth to it. Because right now it's just like Miguel is fucking everybody and Leah is one of the people he fucking, is what it feels like.
And I need to be the next one.
And I need to be the next one after that. Anyways, next we have JaNa and Kenny. I love them. They don't have a lot going on because we was getting to Casa more, but I love them.
That's what scares me about it, only because thankfully I know the outcome. But if I didn't, I would be scared again because it does seem like JaNa be the main one carrying the connection sometimes, like with the conversations. And this situation feels way better than Coy and Connor because he seems interested. He went after her first, and honestly, like he engages in this really like cute and quirky way with her. Like it feels like that's what she needs. But like I need more. I still need more. I need more. These men are too quiet, and I don't trust that. So I need Kenny to shower her and shit. And then especially how he ran the Casa Amor like a goddamn kid in the goddamn candy store. Don't like it. Don't fucking like it. Okay. He was one of the ones saying, I mean, I don't know if anyone's gonna match her warmth and da-da-da-da. But girl, niggas will say that and still go cheat. So I'm trying to figure out what's tea.
I trust Kenny. I trust my man. I mean JaNa's man.
Look, Kenny Craig gonna keep it together.
I love Kenny and JaNa. Kenny bet not do shit. Honestly, like I need them to win the entire show. Pretending I don't know who wins. I need them to win. They're my faves.
They saying JaNa's just a yapper girlfriend. I do get yapper from her. I do.
Yeah.
And I think that's why they're a cute dynamic. It's just like I said, I guess I'm traumatized from my sister, but I already know the outcome. So clearly, we it works out. Thankfully.
Okay. Yeah, I like them. I love Kenny for her. I feel like it works. I feel like it fits like a puzzle piece for them.
Yeah.
Like how people are saying she's the yapper, he's kind of the one who listens. I really feel that. And even when it comes to more physical thing or like active things, I think he puts it on the floor like courting her. He's gonna court her. He wanted to take her on a date. I could see him in real life buying her flowers. I think he's more of an action guy. She's more of a I'm a talk and get deep and ask you a million questions type of girl. And I think it fits together real nice like a puzzle piece. I love that for them so bad. Oh my God, I love that so bad for them. Oh, I love that so bad for them. Do they want a third? Anyways, I could be I could just be in the middle. I can meet in the middle. Next. This fake ass shit.
Girl. And what pisses me off about Kendall and Nicole is that they definitely are just sticking together for the paycheck. They just want to be here. And what really angers me about Nicole too is that she did all of this with Miguel. And I remember saying this because she was like, oh, he makes me nervous and he gives me these butterflies. Girl, he's just fine. That's your
and you know that, girl. Queen.
That was the punana, girl. Okay. It was not giving that was your relationship for real. And then Kendall did all of this. Now y'all spilled about Kendall being performative or being petty with Nicole because he did all of that. I'm gonna twist on you. I'm gonna go get with Cassidy, and he right back in Nicole's face. Yeah. So, child, this is just fraudulent. I would not be surprised if both of them cheat in Casa Amor, girl. I'm not.
I want them to both explore different options because I don't think they're the ones for each other. They never had chemistry, if you ask me. It was just Nicole is white and Kendall likes white bitches. Next,
is she fully white?
Is Nicole white?
I don't think
no. She's Asian. She's Asian. She's white and Asian.
Asian? Oh, white and Asian.
She's white and Asian. Yeah.
I was like, she definitely don't look fully white.
She's not black. Is the point. Let me get on.
Girl, Kendall wasn't doing that.
But yeah, that's what it was. That's all they gave to me. She was an option, and he accepted. MW, shout out to MW.
Making it rain. One thing MW gonna do is make it rain.
Oh, the Casa Departure secret was top tier editing, bro. I honestly loved Miguel's because Miguel like hopped, skipped, and jumped all the way to that level. They all did.
Too damn happy.
But he was happy. But
Kenny was flying like a bird. Like that shit pissed me off. Imagine watching that after the show, seeing your man giddy as fuck to go cheat, just happy,
galloping just to the luggage, bitch. What? That was crazy. But I did love the editing. They ate that down.
No, the editing in general with Love Island is actually hilarious as fuck. It's so dramatic, and the way they stretch things out, you would think it's like boring, but honestly, it's like just the right touch of dramatic.
Yes. But yeah, that's it on these fakies. No shade. Then we have
real lovers,
Boring D and Boring Dumb.
Girl, not Aaron and Kayor. I mean, is there anything to say?
No,
like
they're still together going in the Casa Amor. So I think it's important. It's important to update. Kayor is now feeling like she's falling in love. Aaron is feeling like he's falling in love. They have a conversation about it. Kayor then tells the girls about this as well. She's like, y'all, I think I'm falling in love. Like low key, like it's giving love. Like, I don't know, like low key, like it's low key giving love. And I guess that's important that they both said that to each other going into Casa.
Well, that's the thing. Aaron, like the narrator said, he possibly, conceivably, maybe in a few years, after a while of thinking about it, could say in the future, almost that he could love her. I almost said the L word. But I don't know. He's so goddamn dramatic. My thing is, from the outside looking in, I could see how you would think that this is the strongest couple here.
Strongest couple, yeah.
But how is it that someone like Aaron could say, I'm in the L word with you, and girl, we're saying in the previews he about to be the main one, knucking and bucking and fucking and sucking.
Because niggas be lying.
Themselves, or both.
Everybody. Themselves, each other, God, everybody. It's bad. They mama. It's bad. They be believing their lies. What it truly is that Aaron didn't have any options and Kayla didn't have any options. Well, specifically Aaron. I ain't gonna do Kayla like that. But it's true. Like, they just haven't really had the opportunity. And I think that's what Aaron was low-key saying when he was like, how do we know if it's strong if I don't test it at Casa? You haven't had any options because no bitch wanted you. No shade. In real life, if Aaron and Kayla were dating, he would probably be loyal to her as long as he doesn't have another option. If somebody DM him, it's over. And I feel so alone. So I think it was all fraudulent on Aaron's part, and Casa Amor is going to be his way out, bitch. Or I guess his trial way out. Last and not the least. Why do you know what pisses me off about Kordell and Serena? Every single episode we've had so far, I'm distraught to talk about them. Why is that? Why can't y'all give us one good week? This is our fifth episode, and I'm still just distraught.
Is it not gaggy in a way though? Like, something about how this works out is just so like, thank God I know the outcome. Thank God I know the outcome. Because if I did not know the outcome, I would be sick to my stomach.
They stress me
But I
out.
know the outcome, thank God. Because I feel so sorry for all the Cordina stans. Because I know y'all were stressed the hell out. I know y'all were stressed the hell out. But sitting here, I'm enjoying the ride. I am. It's stressing me out. But I am enjoying the ride because it's just so, like, she's pushing him away. He's going to go
Is it not
cheat
torture?
a little bit. I'm sure they're going to come back and this is going to be a blow up. They get past it. Now they're the winning couple. Like, this is a beautiful story when you think about it. Let's just think of if you think of it, this is what's helping me, Pharaoh. If you think of it as a movie, it's always going to have a happy ending.
And you know what? It's reality. And that's what's fucking me up. I can't do it. Can't. But yes, they're basically confessing they're not confessing they love, but they're finally getting into a comfortable place because Serena tells Kordell, she's like, look, I'm not no soft girly girl. I'm like, it's hard for me to say some of these things, and it takes her fucking 30 minutes, but she's like, I am into you. I do like you. I do want to let you know. And he's like, I like you too. And shit, I mean, this is the vibe I got. And
bro, Kordell and Serena are so Texas and black. They are so Texas and black.
Hell yeah.
I live for it. I live like just like the verbiage that they use, the slang words, the way they joke with each other. Like, oh my God. Like, cause you don't see this. You don't see like this young black love on TV like this. And it's so beautiful. And that's why, like I said, like the way it's going, the slow burn of it all, the back and forth, the rough patch, like everything about it is just so like, wow. And knowing how they work out, it's like, you really got to go through some shit, don't you?
I don't think my mind is able to get to the fact that I know they get together while watching. I don't know what it is, but like right now, I'm stressed right now. I'm genuinely stressed. And I like can't, it's not clicking that they're together. It's not clicking. And I hate that for me, but I'm just like, so I'm angry. I'm mad. I'm stressed. I'm sad. I'm up. I'm down. I'm left. I'm right. I'm just in the moment and they're pissing me off.
Yeah. It's stressful, especially when we get to the Casa Amor talk. It's really stressful. It's sad too because we were saying like, I mean, if the Serena thing is still unsure before he goes in, it's like, well, what is this gonna give? But now knowing that they were really locked in, like she came back around, they were really working it out, and then here come Daya.
Yeah. Damn. And then they gave each other their rings. Somebody said we never saw that they exchanged rings. They exchanged rings. Like they're wearing each other's rings.
Oh, he was kissing that bitch with her ring on?
Wearing her ring!
I almost punched the fuck out of my laptop screen. You for the Kordell.
You're finna piss me the fuck off, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you? But yes. Then we had to Casa Amor.
Casa Amor, girl.
Casa Amor, girl.
The girls, their cat photos look weird.
Is it because they're all the same background, so it's blending together and together and together? Or is it because they look weird?
They also look weird in the picture. Like they don't look like they were taken from the same camera as the other girls. I don't know. Maybe I'm just tripping.
It might be the illusion. Maybe it's the optical illusion. Daya do look good in her. What's up with you not liking Daya but giving her all these fucking positives?
Because she's actually really beautiful.
She's gorgeous.
I don't like what she's doing with Kordell.
She's gorgeous.
I would love her if she wasn't fucking with Kordell. Literally.
Okay.
I like her too. Sierra.
I like Sierra too. My fave. Hold on. 1 second. Because somebody did send me a DM and they let me know that there was this interview with JaNa about what her and Serena talked about right before Casa Amor, and I wanted to listen to it. So tell me if you could hear this.
First initial reaction to Bombshell Kenny. Like, what were you thinking when you saw him? What was your first thought in your head?
Ladies, when I tell y'all the night before, me and Serena sat down and we're just so over it. We want to go home. And she's like, let's just manifest. I'm like, why not? I said, I want him to be tall. I want him to be handsome. I need him to be from New York. Okay. I don't know why I love my New Yorkers. So when he walked in, I was like, okay, I like that. You feel me? I'm like, it's giving like 6'2", 6'3" as he's walking closer. I was like, very handsome. And he's sitting next to me, staring at me. Like, I don't know if we got eye contact going crazy. I'm like, why are you looking at me? And I'm like, where are you from? He's like, I'm from the Bronx. I was like, no.
You're like, attack.
It worked. Serena, he's from the Bronx. She goes, I told you.
Okay, so what's she saying? Let me read this message. Serena and JaNa were frustrated that there was no man in the villa for them, so they both planned to leave the show. So Serena and JaNa started manifesting the night before Kenny came into the house. So it wasn't until the night right before Casa Amor that Serena and Kordell locked in, JaNa and Kenny locked in, and then they headed to Casa Amor right after that. So it's
this
giving.
Just makes this even more.
So is it giving Kenny finna? Is it giving Kenny finna act a fool?
I don't want to talk
as well.
I mean, he was the main one flying like a goddamn bird to Casa. So
this was about Kenny and JaNa. Is Kenny finna act a fool?
He was upset. That was the one flying to Casa. He did the bird signals to Casa.
Wow. I'm scared. But we get to the boys' Casa. The boys' Casa is here, and we get these girls. These, I guess they're not called bombshells. They're called Casa Queens. I don't know what to call them.
Casa girls. Casa shells. We have Sydney, Sierra, Destiny. Oh, you don't want to go through them?
We can go through them.
Daniela, Daya, and Catherine.
Now, Sydney, first impression, I'm going to be real because we put the real in reality. I said, oh, she's not cute. And that's what I said, but I'm gay. So who cares what I think, right? But that's how I felt about Sydney. And
if you
what it was, you have to remember, Lee told me to watch the end of the After Sun. So I'm not just seeing Sydney, I'm seeing Sydney next to everybody else. And I was like, damn, this is some bad. Oh.
Yeah. And what's crazy is that she's in the After Sun. She's like, I'm blonde. Everyone goes for blondes. They always gag over the blondes. Like, I'm blonde. And it's like, girl.
And that's all you have.
You're the least gaggy one here.
You're blonde and that's it.
One here. Because these other girls, I mean, of course these men was finna cheat. I mean.
Yeah, I would cheat. on a man with a woman.
Especially when you look at Sierra, Destiny, Daniela, and Daya, them some bad. I mean, they look good. They look good. And I think objectively, all of them look great, but amazing for sure. And then when you get to the men and the girl Casa, it's like a mid off.
It is a mid off. The girl, actually, I want to talk about the men in comparison to the women real quick, because I feel my theory is this was all an intentional setup for the girls to look stupid and the boys to all cheat. Because one, the boys were the one who got the option to leave or stay. First, they was playing in their face about that. Then we see the Casa Amor women looking like this, and Sydney. And then we see the Casa Amor men. Why the fuck? Look at these scrubs.
Bro, they look even worse than the pictures. What are we looking at?
This is the cast of fucking Total Drama. Like, I don't know what this is, bitch. These niggas look so silly and goofy. First of all, they all look like children.
They don't even look like this.
Like
their cast photo, they do not look like this. And they don't even look the best in the cast photo, but they don't even look like this.
This is heightened. This is with a professional camera, bitch. Like, no shade. We've gotten Coy. We've gotten Miguel. We've gotten anybody. Kenny, Rob, Kordell. The whole damn Aaron look better than these niggas.
Literally.
It's bad. It's so bad. And I'm like, this was intentional. Y'all wanted the girls to have no options so they could not cheat. Y'all wanted the boys to have the baddest bitches in the world and Sydney so they could cheat. And then y'all wanted it to be a problem. Like, y'all wanted it to be this beef
and Sydney
of this. Like, it was really a setup. And I really hate this for the girls. I wish they would at least one of these, hopefully next season, they give the girls hella fine niggas and the boys a bunch of grenades. Like,
grenades, the grenade whistle.
Grenade whistle. Shout out to MW. They always give the girls men. It's criminal. They don't need to do
always.
That.
This is an every season thing.
You know what's crazy? They know that the girls, they know how to get fine boys because they got Coy, they got Miguel. They know what's fine. They're purposefully giving them mid boys. Y'all know what a fine man looks like. Y'all have gotten them before.
But Love Island is so messy too, because when they gave the boys the choice to go, them telling the girls, yeah, they all had a choice and they all chose to leave you girls.
Yep. That was so messy.
I was like,
no, Ariana going one by one is what killed me. Yep. Nicole, Kendall chose to leave. He did.
Serena.
It was given the lie detector test determined. Like, what?
The fact that hearing that your man had a choice and that they chose to leave, I'm crashing the fuck out. I'm finding Casa Amor and I'm going off.
I'm crashing the fuck out. Somebody asked me, Pharaoh, this was an interesting question. Do they know I like... Anyways, they said, Pharaoh, you don't like Ignacio. Now, what made you think I would? Did I mention that I like the foreign boys? Maybe I have. I love foreign boys. My ex was foreign. My other ex was foreign. Neither of them had English as their first language. It's definitely a soft spot for me. He's not visually the person I'm running to necessarily. None of these men are. But the accent would have made me fold a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I feel Leah on that. She said that accent. I like that accent. Yeah, I'll give you that. Somebody said, Pharaoh, we know what you like. What the fuck on? But anyways, let's get into the men's Casa first. Let's get into all the shit. So at the boys' Casa, of course, they come in and the girls are all sitting there and the girls all introduce themselves, yada yada yada, woo 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 woo. And then we get into some of these one-on-one conversations because they start getting to know each other. Sierra, which is the baddest. Look how Sierra's a baddie. What is Sierra? Is Sierra black? A little bit? Like, what is that? She's like foreign. What's it called? Exotic. She looks very, very exotic, but her face looks a little bit black to me.
She definitely gives mixed with black.
What is that?
She's a really pretty girl. Gorgeous girl.
Beautiful girl. But her and Miguel, two fine bitches, are linking up. But every time with Miguel, it's like you just see a fine bitch that you want to fuck. Is it not just that every time?
I mean, he basically says that.
He does basically say that.
Oh, the girl says she black. I know that's right.
Yeah, I love that for her. She's
Sierra and Daya are taking it.
Taking it, honey. Yes, she looks good. But what kills me about Miguel is
Y'all be sending me in the chat.
He uses the exact same line on her that he used on Leah and Liv, or Liv or Leah, one of them. He says, you know, somebody's right in front of me, and you know she's ticking all the boxes. This was the exact same shit he said to Liv or Leah. I can't remember, but he just
regardless he repeats shit.
He repeating lines. This nigga don't give a fuck about no bitch individually. He just see a fine bitch, and it's like, look, I get it. She's beautiful, gorgeous girl. I would probably lie too, but man, you ain't looking for love. He not looking for love.
These niggas not looking for love.
Miguel is on Pop the Balloon. For real.
Miguel is walking around popping balloons.
He is popping balloons and saying the right thing at the right moment for now. But
that's what they do on Pop the Balloon.
It is. Oh my God. He would eat on Pop the Balloon.
He would eat on Pop the Balloon. It's crazy.
We need to do a Pop the Balloon reality rewind.
Only the YouTube version. I'm not doing the Netflix.
The YouTube. I mean, of course, it would never give Netflix.
Our next single guy.
Oh my God!
Single lady. They should get Arlette to host Love Island, bitch.
They should. You know what I was thinking? You know,
our next single bombshell.
I was supposed to say, let's get to meet our next single ladies and bring them in, but I forgot.
You should have did it.
I forgot. Anyways,
we got a man. It was so funny because I was at work, right? And we were on a Zoom meeting, and me and the other two black girls at work, we were talking about it. Nobody else in the meeting knew what the fuck we were talking about.
Oh my God.
I was like, we're having this urban ass conversation about Pop the Balloon.
Very black of y'all.
Nobody know what the fuck we're talking about.
Very black of y'all.
No, very black conversation, bitch.
Pop the Balloon reactions will be so cunty on the Patreon because we could watch the full thing and we could really just comment on it while everybody is watching. We could watch together. That would be nice and cunty.
Cunty and nice.
Cunty and nice. Anyways, boom. Next, Aaron and Daniela are talking because if y'all don't remember, Aaron knows Spanish. He been waiting for his Spanish Latina queen to come in.
Aaron gonna put out that broken Spanish whenever he need it.
Right.
Aaron.
Un poquito. Yeah, bitch. He gonna pull it out, honey. But yeah, he pulled it out with Daniela, and Daniela is a baddie. I'll give him that. Like, dare I say, badder than Kayor? I don't know. So he's talking to Daniela. They're speaking Spanish to each other, and Daniela, she gets deep. I like Daniela. I like the bombshells who really gonna be real with it, right?
Yeah, like some of these girls, like if I had to choose some girls to come back, Sierra, Daniela,
yeah, I agree,
can come back. And if I had to say a third, it would be Daya, but I don't need that.
Just leave it at two. Just leave it at two.
I don't need that girl in Serena face. I don't need that girl in Serena face. The thing is, as long as if Daya come back and leave Kordell alone, I'll leave her alone.
She won't.
How about
she doesn't have any other options because she likes black men. There are no other black men.
And that's the problem. Kordell really... Oh, I was going to say no, because Hakeem, Nigel, Coy. I mean, honestly, just terrible options.
They are terrible options. Something about Hakeem and Nigel give the same energy to me, and it's not a black... How do I say this? It's a difference between baby. Right. It's a big difference between Kordell and Coy and Nigel and Kenny. That's the sentence. And as if I was a woman and I was a black woman, you know, Cordell's the only option if you ask me. Right? So I think that's why she's going for it. No shade.
Especially like someone like, I mean, Hakeem and Nigel gave we're here for a check. And then Coy gave fuckboy.
Oh, Kendall Black too. Kendall is with Nigel and Hakeem, right?
I mean, I didn't dismiss Kendall as black, but I'm talking about a black man that's gonna like a black woman. And Kendall don't fit that category.
Yeah, he like white girls. You really want
to be a white girl.
I hate you. Anyways, yeah, Aaron and Daniela speak Spanish to each other for a good little minute. Put a pin in this because, bitch, on the preview, the speaking Spanish starts becoming. They start speaking in tongues instead of speaking Spanish, bitch.
What's so crazy is that Aaron shows more affection with Rob and Daniela than he's ever done with Kayor
and Connor. Like he. I don't know what that is about. I just feel like I don't. How do I say this? I can't tell if Aaron and Kayor have romantic vibes because they're similar in a lot of ways, or if they actually have romance. I feel like I felt way more romance with Daniela within one conversation. I don't know if it was because they were speaking Spanish or because they were getting to know each other. I'm like, I don't remember Aaron and Kayor getting to know each other. Did we miss that? Like, did I miss that?
Well, I will say I barely pay attention when they're on my screen.
Maybe that's what it
However,
was.
I think in the most part, they kind of just like love bomb each other. Like, as far as like getting a deep, genuine connection about who they are as people, I don't know if they're actually doing that unless it's just not on camera. But in general, I don't really get a spark between them either. Like, I would say they have more of a spark than someone like Leah and Miguel, but it's only because they seem a little bit more emotional than Leah and Miguel. But it doesn't seem like they actually give a damn about each other for real. I know Kayor cares about him, but I think that's also more of like a you're in the house with him type of thing.
Yeah, circumstantial.
I really enjoy Kayor, but it does not seem like Kayor's personality matches well with Aaron. But Kayor also gives me the type of person who would dim her light for someone else, which is unfortunate.
I feel like Kayor would be like this with almost any relationship. If she met Rob at first, if she got with Kenny, if she got with Kordell, if she got with Kendall, if she got with, I think in every situation she would be crying about them, and she would be very emotional.
Like she's trying to present the self that she thinks Aaron wants the most.
Yeah, I see that. Ooh, why are you breaking her down like this?
I mean, it's just obvious. A
good analysis. It is obvious. She kind of makes it obvious. Like, it doesn't even seem like she's like, I don't know if she's unaware of it or what, but it's like, girl, you have like a whole totally different person you could be. You remember at the beginning, it was like kind of this like cunty a little bit queen. Like she was giving real like
comes out a little bit when she
and it comes out. And then it's like when she's with him, she's just, who are you? The fuck? But
she one of them girls that get a man, it cut you off, bitch. Y'all having a day out. She like, oh, I gotta go, my man here. Oh, my man here, I gotta go. Oh, I'm sorry, I want my man. Oh, my man said I can't go out.
You clocking. They saying she's just a baby. How old is that girl? 20 something?
Oh yeah, I guess all of them are young as hell. Hopefully she get out of that.
Yeah, she getting a little older. We're gonna see her on the spinoff. Maybe she'll be more, independent.
Girl, she's gonna be back in love with Aaron.
Oh my god, that would be terrible for her. I don't want that for her. Oh, she's 22.
It's gonna give Ron and Sam.
She's very young and youthful. Yeah. I love that for her. At least she's young. But the black girl, not the black girl, Daya. Daya flirts with Kordell.
The black girl.
Real bad. I didn't know her name at the time, so I just wrote down the black girl. But Daya's flirting with Kordell at the time. And she comes in strong. And she's a very smart cookie because she's starting off with, I just really was always really into your energy and your vibe. And I just felt like you need somebody to reciprocate that energy and that vibe. You need someone who's going to give it back to you.
Don't bring up my girl.
Right.
Don't bring up my girl.
Right. Very
don't
subtly.
Very if you want to go after her man, you go after her man. You don't have to mention her. She's not here.
I'm sorry. And don't bring her up, but she was eating Serena up bad. She said on that.
She wasn't eating shit
up.
She was. Shit up. She was. Shit up.
She was. You know how I know she was? Because what happened at the end of the night?
Girl, I don't give a damn.
What Kordell do at the end of the night?
You acting like men not easy as hell. She
ate up Kordell real bad.
She ate up Kordell. She didn't eat up Serena. She didn't eat shit up with Serena. Serena's plate is full, bitch.
It better be. But you know what she said? She said, on that first day, when you were standing on that heart, I'll just let you know that your heart wouldn't have been empty like it was because I would have been standing right there. She is a seductress, bitch. I don't know who this lady is.
Ebony Enchantress, bitch.
Yeah, that was giving Ebony Enchantress. It was giving purry. I was like, what is she saying? Like, it was giving so Athena. Not what's that? That goddess who seduces people. Like, I was like, whoa. I was like, whoa, you're coming in hot. I want someone like Daya. Aphrodite. I need somebody like Daya on like Big Brother. Like I feel like we don't get that black queen who really did just seductress her way through the game, and I'm finna get all these men on
I think you should have that Big Brother casted black men or any man that likes black women.
That like black women. Yeah, that's the problem. Damn. But yeah, she ate that up. I'm sorry, y'all. She ate him up. She did. It's hard not to stand a black queen. I'm trying hard. I'm trying not to.
Well, it's easy when they're battling. I have to choose a side. I'm gonna choose Serena, and you know what?
I don't think I want to choose a side.
Okay, you don't have to choose a side.
Kordell is gonna choose. I'm gonna let Kordell choose the side,
and he better choose the right motherfucking one. This guy, this shit better be wrapped up in 3 episodes.
No, for real. Less than that. It shouldn't have even started. No.
Well, I have to give him 3 because Casa Amor lasts a while. So you got some time.
Right.
But when Casa Amor end, Kordell,
she better end with it.
Huh.
Period.
What
So Rob and Destiny talk after this.
Casa. Keep that girl in Casa.
Is Rob not weird? Because he talks to Destiny, and I hate his personality. It's so not nonchalant. There's another negative word for nonchalant.
Condescending.
What is it? Not that. Not too active. It's like a passive word for nonchalant. Like, no, more passive. Can't think of it, but my mind. No, more passive. It's like he's so unassuming. He's so unassuming, careless. I don't know. It's not nonchalant. It's more so like almost like, do you give a fuck? It's just weird because he's talking to Destiny.
Maybe he's trying to be mysterious.
He's trying to be mysterious, but it comes off to me as like unassuming or maybe apathetic.
I never heard of what's that word?
I don't know, but a word that means like you're not attentive to the situation at all. He comes off then
apathetic means showing or feeling no interest, enthusiasm, or concern.
Yes. He comes across apathetic. Like these girls are trying to talk to him and they're asking him a lot of questions. And like she'll be like, "So what happened with Leah?" Joggers. September spring. Like spring. What? You're not mysterious. You're just.
Oh wait, no. I mean your clothing line.
I know. I said it. Like he's the boy version of that whole situation. I just hate it. Indifferent. Like I just hate it. I hate it. And it works for the bitches because not the bitches, for the women, because the women be like, something I like that I can't read him, and something about him makes me want to learn a little more. And I get it. I get it. But because I've seen it over and over again as a viewer, I'm over it, honey. You did it with Leah. You did it with Liv. You did it with Cassidy. You did it with Andrea. You're doing it with Daniela. Damn, it's a new bitch every day. Queen. It's a new queen every day.
Watch those good words for you.
Watch those. Out the casa, bitch.
The villa hoe. Like, it's also weird too because you've seen all that he's done. And same with a lot of these people, like Lil CC, you've seen what Miguel has done. You're seeing who these people, even if it isn't the most recent episode, you've seen these people. So like, you gonna just ignore the bad qualities?
Right. Like, why are you lost? Or maybe they just like, I just need to get in that villa, bitch. And then
let me get my check. Because I feel like they definitely pay the cost of people less. You don't get a full check until you get into the villa.
Mm-hmm. Who is this he's talking to again? Destiny? Which one is Destiny? Destiny is this lady right here. This lady. What is she visually? Like, I feel like they didn't get not no white. Like, is Sydney the only fully white girl here? Like, I love that.
It looked like it, yeah.
Yeah, I love that for them down. Yeah, force these people to choose something else. The fuck?
Well, I only got 2 white dudes, fully white dudes. So that was like,
oh, that's true.
Give them some diversity.
And that maybe that's why this season is so good. Like, honestly, like, regardless of the fact of who I hate, who I don't like, who I love, who I hate, whatever the fuck it is, Daya, she bringing the drama to the casa. No shade, she's bringing the drama to the casa, and this is a black queen. Glad she's here. JaNa staying, I love her down.
Oh, the PLC always gonna carry it. The PLC always gonna carry it. No shade.
The PLC gonna bring it. That's she. Oh, they said she Filipina. Shout out to the Filipinas. Period. So then they played the spin the bottle game. They just kiss each other. Yada 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 yada. This was like,
oh no, you skipping over homegirl sucking on Kendall finger.
Oh, this was like a cute. This was real cute. I felt like at first I was wondering if the girls were also gonna play, and then they showed the girls were all playing it. So in my mind, I was like, okay, everybody's free game. Everybody was kissing on everybody. There wasn't any big "you're cheating on anybody" moment because everyone was doing it on both ends. But I will say about Kordell. Well, we can get on Kendall ass first. Kendall, you better watch them fingers, because when I'm at home and I'm sucking on something else, you don't be acting all enamored how she was acting when she was on them fingers. So which one
was doing it? I can't remember.
Catherine
was
doing it.
I mean, she real as fuck. I can't judge a woman for something I would have did 10 times worse. I mean, we sucking on fingers, girl. I mean,
Well, the card said choose somebody's fingers to suck, so she chose.
Well, girl, guess what? I would have bent the rules.
Okay? All right, you know what I would have did? You know what I thought? What I would have did? I would have told them stand up. I would have got on my knees and I would suck his fingers like right in front of that.
Oh,
I would have made it in the villa, bitch.
I want a nasty girl. I want a nasty girl.
Hey, nasty. And then Kordell, I have a bone to pick with you. Everybody else's question, it was choose the finest bitch in the villa, choose a villa, all of that other shit. I get it was required. His question was, choose someone else to pick who to kiss. So I'm like, okay, you don't got to choose nobody who gonna kiss you because you don't got to
kiss nobody.
You don't got to kiss nobody. He said, "Oh, I don't know who. Oh, choose the shyest person." He said, "Oh, I don't know who's shy. I mean, I'm gonna just pick you."
Knowing damn well
she had gave you that long sexual hug at first, and then y'all had that long conversation.
And then they start kissing. He picking her up, grinding with her in the air. I mean, nigga.
Put her down. Put her down. Why are you bouncing her and shit?
And that's where
little nigga.
That's where it becomes an issue because they were playing the game of spin the bottle. Everyone kissed, even the girls on the other side. But the afterness of it, the actual trying to build a connection / relationship, that's where the problem comes in. That bitch, like. Why are you building a relationship past that when you know Serena's on the other side, most likely not doing that shit? Like, he folded so easily. And Daya is a bad bitch, so I get it. But damn, Kordell, damn.
The main, after this game, later at the night, the main people we see talking to somebody is Kordell, who got a locked ass relation. The two niggas who locked in are the main ones fucking around with somebody else. What the fuck happened? He's over. First of all, you shouldn't even be talking to Daya at night. Y'all at night, y'all in the room alone? Why are y'all go outside with everybody else? Why the fuck are y'all in the back room alone? Snuggled up and shit. And then they snuggled up. He like, oh, I need some chapstick. Do you get your own? Go get some chapstick.
What you need chapstick for?
The fuck you need chapstick for? What you gonna do?
He shouldn't even be here. He should have stayed with Serena. God damn it. And it's sad because it's kind of like a very bad cycle for Serena as well, because a lot of the reason why she treated him like this is because she did have trust issues and trauma from past relationships, and he is not making that any fucking better. Like, oh my God, I do not want to see the aftermath of this. I do not want to see the aftermath of this. Like, y'all, I can't do this. I cannot do this. Like,
it's bad.
I want to just skip to the end of the story. I do not want to see them argue like this. This is not right. I know it's coming because ain't no way it's not going to be some drama when this shit come out.
It's bad.
Good God. I don't want to see it. We don't need to see this.
I got a hot take, Lee. I think because I know the results, I think going through this is gonna make them stronger.
What does it kill you? Make you stronger?
I think it's gonna make them strong in a very weird roundabout way. I think this is gonna make them stronger whenever they work through this. If I didn't know they were getting together, I would be so scared. I would be like, they're never going to be together. Serena's never coming back from this. Serena's finna be over this. I would think it was going to be all hell and no peace. But knowing that they get together, I'm like, maybe this helps.
And that helps me for the overall story. Is just having to live through it. I'm terrified.
Where are you?
I'm terrified.
Are you dumb? The first night you're folding. Stand
like a chest. Should I fold that bitch no yoga mat?
Why are you folding like a yoga mat?
Folding like a yoga mat.
It's
should have ran that nigga no strings attached. Chat.
It's bad. So he's folding. We also see Aaron and Daniela are flirting even more than they were earlier. So they're getting real nasty. And then we end the episode off for the boys there. And it's like we're ending on a bad note.
Girl, and the preview was even worse, girl.
The preview was even worse. At the girls' Casa Amor.
Girl, it was giving very much Sunday church school over here, girl, because the women are loyal. The women are keeping their pussies closed.
Well, some of their pussies was busted open while they was kissing niggas.
But okay, that's the game. That's the game. And no shame, most of them kissed Jalen for a specific reason, but we're not going to get into that.
What's the reason?
let's just say Jalen didn't know what the fuck he was doing with them kisses. I mean, he wasn't grabbing ass. He wasn't feeling on nobody. He wasn't. And I'm not saying you gotta do all of that, but like, he didn't know what he was doing. Let's just say that. But
why are they so ugly? I'm sorry. I don't think they're ugly. They're all handsome in their own way. But why are they so little boy coded? It's like I'm looking at 4, and I know a lot of people in the villa were 2021, which I didn't know going in, but they look 2021. Like, I don't know what it is, but most of the men here, most of the women here, they look grown.
Young and like just childish a little bit.
They look like boys.
I wouldn't choose any of these boys over a boy in the house
at all. The only one I would have thought I would have chosen was Josiah until girl, we'll get there. The fuck? But yeah, it's just, hold on, let me see who the boys are in the house. Like, these are men. Why do they just look so much older?
Comparison. Look at the comparison.
the background kills it because it's like they got this pink, blue ass little kid candy store ass background.
Go back again.
And it's like I'm trying to find which one. Like, I guess we would have to look at Aaron because Aaron is probably like the least.
But even Aaron watching them.
Everybody watch Aaron, and then let's hop over Aaron. Even Aaron watching them. That's crazy. But like going in, Kane and Josiah were the only two who I would like possibilities. And then Kane smiled, and I was like, woo. And then Josiah says what he says, and it's like, shut up. So they didn't make the cut.
Yeah, Josiah is the only one who could potentially compete, but then he's a weirdo who be fucking multiple bitches and not telling them.
I guess for Liv, because Liv is the only one without a man, I can see Liv and Kane. I'm like, you could get Kane. Fuck it. You don't have any man. Like, you don't have a man. So why not just get with Kane?
Not Rob.
But like, I don't think that's smart. But maybe she'll just be like, I got Rob. But I feel like for Liv, sure, girl, find you one of the men, right? But
I don't think any of them genuinely want any of these men.
And that's just the problem. And why would you?
I didn't see any like real connection with them and anyone. Like, JaNa kind of has something where I don't even remember.
Right, we gotta go through it. Because none of them were real. No shade. Leah and Ignacio, they start vibing. Leah likes his accent. And you know what's crazy? I think I got Leah a little clocked. Not a little clocked. I think when Leah is interested in someone, that I think she's gonna be a little more surface level and like kind of like ditzy and kiki and brain celly. But with Ignacio, she was actually having a deep conversation. And I'm like, that's because Ignacio is one of the girls. Like, Ignacio's like, I'm not interested in him romantically. I think she's more interested in him like he's a friendly, fun guy that I can talk to as a friend. So she's actually opening up to him a lot, but I think it's because she's actually not interested in him. And I think that was kind of the conversation. But I enjoyed their conversation. I like Ignacio. He seems, something about people who are not from America. They operate very differently, and it makes me feel like they're unique. I felt like Ignacio had a very unique personality. No American boy is gonna act like Ignacio. He was very goofy in a lot of ways.
I definitely see that. I personally do not care about any of these Casa people. I don't. I think that they're all here to fuck shit up, and I need them gone. Okay.
Period.
They're here for the mess, which I'm enjoying the mess slightly, but it's also stressing me out too much.
Oscar said he gives by. He does give by. He reminds me of my ex a little bit.
Ooh, text on.
But maybe that's just how he is. But anyways, they were talking about accents and shit, and Leah mentions that her family speaks Farsi. Mm-hmm. So she's used to people with accents, and she feels like they're able to connect on that. Girl, nothing really. No shade. Then Nicole pulls Kane to the side. Always pulling somebody to the side. Kane and his teeth.
Do you see how Kane's teeth is like fighting to come out of his mouth? Even when his mouth is fully closed, you can see like the bulge because his teeth is just so big. Yeah. Like, oh my God. What's his friend? T-Friend in the chat said he got chompers.
He do got chompers. They real big. Kane is actually like handsome in a lot of ways. Like his body is really built. He's tall. I like the tattoos kind of, but the teeth throw me all the way off.
The teeth into the room before him.
The teeth into the room before him. I think I would, if I didn't have like a man in the villa, like honestly, if I was Liv and I was like, okay, I need to find a man so I can stay in the game, I'd be like, fuck it, Kane. I'd probably just say fuck it, Kane, if he was interested in me, But I don't know. So Nicole pulled Kane to the side.
And then they blinding too. Them veneers are white as hell.
Why they so white? It's not realistic. Your teeth is not that white. Those are fake. But Kane tells Nicole he didn't mention her as one of the bitches. I mean, one of the people he was interested in because that she reminded him of his ex. It sounded like a lie to me. It sounded like she was lying. But y'all look what MW just said.
He got them turkey teeth.
No, he got them turkey teeth. Why is it caps?
What's turkey teeth?
Gobble gobble.
Teeth. Wait, what's turkey teeth? I ain't never heard that in my life.
We got to get off this man right now.
Oh my God. Turkey teeth refer to a trend where people travel to Turkey for cosmetic dental procedures like veneers.
Oh my God. That is what he had.
Not the turkey teeth. He didn't went to Turkey and got them teeth.
But Nicole ain't shit because I felt like Nicole pulled Kane to the side because she was interested in Kane when she got a man on the other side. So I don't know why she's pulling a man to the side if she really is fucking with my man Kendall, but clearly she's not fucking with my man Kendall. And then Kane was like, yeah.
Nicole don't give a damn about that, man.
She was like, yeah, I don't know because you didn't say my name and da-da-da-da. And he was like, yeah, you remind me of my ex, lying to her. And she says, oh, remind you of my ex. I mean, you remind me of the people I'm used to. Shut up. The fuck? So
you mad? Oh, you're mad at Nicole.
I just feel like if you with my man, be with my man or move, right?
The man don't want her. She don't want him.
I want him.
I think Nicole is someone who likes being chased, though. That's why I get the vibes I get from her.
She loves it. God damn. Josiah and JaNa talk because they're black. And first of all, you're barking up the wrong tree. Kenny is locked. Second of all,
she's so congenial, though, ain't she?
She is. She's very, very nice, very sweet. And he's talking to her, trying to get to know her. And she asks him, she says, so why aren't you in a relationship? And he says, well, my last relationship, I was in two relationships at once. And she was like,
so it's like an open relationship, right?
Was it open relationship? He was like
they knew, right?
He was like, no, I was dating them both. They didn't know.
She said,
y'all can
get
him back. Y'all can get him back. Y'all can get him back. Cause what? Are you fucking insane? He said he was dating two people and neither of them knew about it. And you know what's crazy? He started explaining why. He was like, yeah, one of the girls I could relate to them like more personally, and then the other one I just related to her. What? You had a reason? Girl. You're insanity. And it was crazy because the whole time I was like, he kind of fine. Like, okay, he kind of fine. Somebody grab him, he kind of fine. And then he opens his dumbass fucking mouth. Why are men
That's
so
always what happens.
Stupid. Shut up.
Shut up.
Like, at that point, I knew for a fact that none of these Casa Amor men were going to gag. When Kane opened his mouth and when Josiah opened his mouth, I was like, it's over. Period. And they opened for different reasons. But yeah, I was like, it's over. Neither of y'all are really on shit. JaNa goes, she talks to Jacoby, but Jacoby looks like he's 11. So
y'all, someone said Jacoby's head is shaped like a slice of bread.
Who said that, Lee? You?
No, somebody in the comments of a tweet.
It is very, now that I'm looking at it, it is very bread-like for sure. So flat. You got a flat ass head. I love that for him though. Wow. Wow. So yeah, they talk and then they all do the spin the bottle game. Nobody's really gagging. The girls are having fun, the boys are having fun, but all these boys are boys. Just that, like you said, Jalen wasn't kissing nobody for real. I didn't think Jacoby's kisses was good. Ignacio kisses like he's fucking angry, and that's how foreign boys be kissing. There was this one boy who was from
story time.
This one man married. He was
married. See, you just be volunteering the wrong information.
Married.
So you're a bombshell.
The bombshell. That's sick. That's so sick. No, I didn't know he was married till the dick was already in my ass. But anyways, it was a Brazilian man It was a Brazilian man.
You cannot do this.
Very beautiful, curly hair. Body was chiseled down. Like if I had to compare his body to somebody here, it was very chiseled. I can't even compare.
Like Miguel?
No, it was like hard. It was like Miguel kind of got like
Kenny.
It was like more like Kenny. It was super hard, like fully chiseled down. He had curly hair. He had curly hair. He was fine as fuck.
Call him, girl. Where is he?
He was ugly in the face. He was like cute ugly.
Oh, this is Kenny.
It was giving Kenny. So, I went over whoop, whoop, whoop. And when we started getting down to the deed, he was doing a little rough. I was like, oh my God. But I already knew I'm like a little familiar with the foreign people. Like sometimes some of them get real intense. He was getting real rough and intense. He was like, yeah, I'm from Brazil. From Brazil, we
Brazil.
Yeah. And I was like, he was like, oh, I like the way you kiss. I was like, oh, I like the way you kiss too. He was like, oh, we kiss hard in Brazil. I was holding back. I was like, okay.
I see Brazil. He is married in Brazil. What you mean where he is?
He was like, in Brazil we kiss. I want to show. I said, show me how you kiss in Brazil. This man said, I said, oh, why is your mouth open? He was started eating my lips. I said, damn, nigga. It wasn't the preferred kiss I would take. I'm glad he showed me because now I'm educated. But it was literally what Ignacio did. It was literally that open mouth, forceful, hard.
So they get down.
They get rough, bitch. So when you go to Brazil, be ready. Carry that lip balm with you. They be kissing everybody too in Brazil. I know it's bad over there with the diseases. But yeah. But
you say the most.
I gotta stop. I'm getting hot. I'm getting hungry. I gotta go. So yes, after the game, Serena and Kayla, they have their one-on-one. They're feeling guilty for kissing all these men, and they're like, Serena's like, I miss Kordell so much, and I just hope he missed me too. And we gonna get back together. And girl, I really, really do like him. Like that's my man.
Mind you, we cut to Kordell over in Casa with Daya. Kissing, making out, planning on where they gonna sleep tonight, bitch. Talking about chapstick and all type.
Your man left you for dead, huh?
It could all be so simple.
The pain.
But you'd rather make it hard.
Period.
Loving you is like a battle.
Sing it.
But
no matter how hard deep we go, you always seem to let me know it ain't working.
It ain't working. No.
This is crazy.
This is crazy, Kordell. What the fuck are you doing?
This is crazy, bitch. You're crazy, bitch. Anyways,
I have never in my life dated a girl like this. We were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
Kayla starts crying for the same reason, I guess. And I like this. I like that Kayla and Serena can kind of like bond. Like I like their little cute friendship of like we the girls with real boyfriends. No shade.
Girls.
Kayla started crying. I was actually kind of. This was the first time Kayla's tears actually mattered to me because every other time I'm like, girl, shut up.
Oh, thought you break it up, girl. Again, you been talking all that wild shit the whole time. Ooh, the connection get in your ass, girl.
Damn. It's time to leave, bitch. Yes, bitch. But yes, that was that on that. That was the end of the episode, bitch. We gotta tear these people. Am I here now?
We got a tier rank. Let's go ahead and get the tier rank in, child.
Let's get it in. We rated Casa more people. Casa people first, or the Casa? Damn, why is Nigel and Cassidy? Was Nigel Cassidy on this episode?
No, they wasn't chopped last time.
Were they on this episode? Why are they here? Were they here?
They were on this episode, yeah.
Were they?
Yes, they were.
Oh, at the beginning. At the beginning. I forgot. Okay, let's do them first. Are we moving up?
No, we can drop them off. They gone.
Okay, bye. No, I'm thinking about it. All right, we're doing the Casa people first.
Let's go ahead. It's gonna be so many people in Chop and Chow.
It is. Let's start with Sydney. Chop. Who?
The girl yet you kept calling ugly.
Exactly. Sierra not Chop for me. I like her.
Sierra not Chop. Sierra might be a little mid.
Sierra might be
a little mid. And I'm not gonna lie. Sierra and Miguel look good together. It's no shade. I think so too. Do they look better together than Leah and Miguel? I don't know. I'm gonna let y'all figure that out.
I'm gonna let y'all decide. Who is this? Josiah Chop for having 2 girlfriends. Are you?
Yeah, and not letting them know and volunteering the information.
It's just bad decision after bad decision. Ignacio, I like his accent.
I'll let you do what you want with him. I have no thoughts though.
He can be in child. He not nothing else. Who the fuck is this? I don't even know this man's name. George?
That's the Jalen, the boy everybody was kissing. Chop.
Jalen Chop. Above these people, I guess. This is George. I don't even remember him. He's also Chop.
Did he even talk?
He didn't even talk.
That's how you know none of these boys are going to be irrelevant for real.
Right. Who is this? Black boy? Josiah?
Black boy. That black boy with the black boy hair.
Okay, some girls. Catherine. All she did was suck on my man's fingers. Chop. The fuck? Go below the boys. Nah, you can go below the boys. You a girl. Who is this?
A bunch of Chops and Child.
Who the fuck is this?
Is either Daniela or Destiny. What's the other girl name?
This Daniela. This is Daniela. This is the one who's talking to Aaron. I would say she's Child for talking to Aaron, I guess.
I would say mid. I don't really give a fuck about her breaking up Kayla and Aaron.
Yeah. Ooh. Daya. I want to say this is the. Can I tell you my?
Hey, y'all gonna eat this up if we put Daya in camp?
My first thought is camp. My first thought is camp because she's being camp. My second thought is Chop because she's playing with my faves. So does that equal to mid?
It's kind of. I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of campy, but like
it's camp as fuck.
I feel like if I put her in camp, I'm disrespecting Cordina.
It's camp or Chop. That's what's crazy. It can't. I feel like it can't be anything but camp or Chop. We can't do anything.
We gonna put her at the end of camp, the end of Final Jam.
We gonna do it.
Someone said, "Don't put her in camp until you move Serena."
We gonna do it. I'm putting her in camp. Kane, Chop for the veneers.
I would say Child.
I would say Child too. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, above.
At least he cute.
He cute, I guess. And the last but least, Destiny. What the fuck did she do? She talked to Rob. Who cares? Chop. Now for the people who are in the game, Rob, he's not moving.
Yeah.
Honestly, he can go at the bottom of the shop with his bros.
Damn, Aaron, they pop it out the screen.
They is. Aaron, I don't hate Aaron anymore. Don't love him.
He can say that with his boyfriend, honestly.
He can. Nicole, she's definitely staying down here. I'm gonna put her down here with the other losers. Not they popping off the screen. The last one is who is this boy? You know who that boy is. Now,
I actually don't, but it's okay.
We have Miguel in Child.
Girl, put him in Chop because he was running to go cheat.
Why were you running? Chop for running to go to Casa Amor. Are you crazy? Kayor is in Child. She's still in Child for me.
Yeah.
Sorry, girl. Kendall, not moving my man. Kenny, not moving my man.
I don't know. Kenny, I low-key want to drop Kenny for running to
Casa. For running to Casa.
We can put him in Child.
He can go to Child for running the Casa. I ain't gonna lie. Leah.
The girl said Miguel camp. I'm sorry. I don't know if I can give Miguel camp. Miguel been pissing me off. He been pissing me off since he been pissing me off
too. I'm sorry, y'all. He be saying the same shit to every girl. He be playing with the girls' faces. He be running the Casa more. He hasn't done anything right, if you ask me. Leah.
I think Leah can go down to mid, honestly.
She was chill this episode. She didn't really do, I agree with mid. Liv
can stay in camp.
She's still camping. Serena's my mother.
And she get her out the goddamn category with Daya.
Yeah, this is my mother. Now, you know who can go to the category with Daya since he wanted to be with Daya? Since you wanted to twist with Daya?
I don't even think he can't, mama. Bring him ass. Bring him that child, at least.
He might be chopped today. He might be chopped today. He might be.
First night. It was the first night. You could at least gave it a day. You could have gave it a day. You could have gave it a day. I would say child, but I'm fine with Chop.
He in timeout. He in child for now.
He in timeout.
He in timeout.
He in timeout. You can't even do it. See, he's not supposed to be there.
He wasn't supposed to be there. JaNa is saying the mother, of course. All right.
Oh, we love the two mothers.
We love the two mothers.
Bro, Chop is so full.
Look at this black Queen Daya. Oh my God. Queen Daya.
Queen?
She's in camp for a reason.
Black home wrecker.
Black home wrecker. I know that.
I ain't saying she a home wrecker.
Why are they out of the screen? Let me try to get to the screen. Hold on. Because they are out of the screen in so many. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Uh-oh. Y'all, this is crazy. Look at all these chops. Are we doing too much? Let me see.
I don't think I am. Well, some people said Miguel should be higher. I think someone said that one of the other girls should be higher, but
maybe Miguel shouldn't be down here with these people.
Pharaoh just like the day where he's married me.
Oh my!
I can't believe y'all have Kenny with choppers and Kordell chair. Someone said Kordell and Kenny can't be in the same categories.
I like Kenny. Maybe Kenny should be up there with Kendall.
I mean, I don't know. I don't like that he ran the. I really don't like that Casa. He did run to show me that he could actually be in love with my bitch. Okay, I don't like that he flew to Casa like a bird with Miguel. So I need to see that he can prove his loyalty to my sister.
He in timeout for sure. I think this is fine, y'all. We said what we said.
Hopefully, anyways, quickly though, there's a lot of people.
Yeah. So at Casa, so can you refresh me on the rules of Casa? Do they literally only come back if someone decides to bring them? How do they come to the actual villa?
That's what my homegirl told me. My homegirl told me that they have to be chosen by one of the people in the villa to come back to the villa. So basically, if Kordell and Aaron choose to bring those girls back, they will now be in the official villa for the next recoupling.
But if they choose them, does that mean they're not coupling with their... Why would they choose them? Like, why would Kordell choose Daya if he's gonna couple up with Serena? Like, does that... So basically that means he's gonna probably couple up. If you bring her,
you're not coupling up with Serena, I would assume.
Right. Oh my. So hopefully I would only assume that Rob or Liv would bring somebody back because everyone else is in a couple. Everyone else is literally in a couple. Maybe Miguel.
Well, technically, Liv and Rob are also in couplings. Liv, no, they're Rob, not. Leah. I mean, they're talking to each other though.
They are, but they're not an official couple. So I'm like, I guess technically, but even them, you're right, even them. But they're the only options. But like, who would Rob? Rob would probably choose the girl he's talking to, which is Destiny. And Liv not talking to anybody.
Oscar said Kendall being the highest. Oh, please, the highest boy. You really snuck him up there, didn't you?
He the only one who isn't in his girl is lame. So him doing anything. Let's just be frank. Kendall doing anything to Nicole, who gives a fuck? The other boys doing the shit today, girls, I'm mad about it. Period. I don't give a fuck what happens to Nicole.
Well,
personally. And I'm spilling, so I'm sorry. But yeah, y'all, we're gonna be back on Wednesday to see what the fuck happens. Clearly, no man is bringing back a woman, no woman is bringing back a man. We won't have any new people. I don't expect anything.
Me neither. So, yeah. I think this is going to be one of the most simple Casas. I don't expect any more drama. I think Wednesday is going to be a very simple and easy podcast.
100%. It's going to be simple. So I'm not worried, y'all. Don't even trip.
I'm not worried.
Get into the other shit, bitch. On Wednesday, we'll be back to discuss the next episodes of Love Island. And of course, later that night, we'll be talking about Survivor 48. Fuck. Unfortunately. On Thursdays, we're still doing Survivor Borneo Rewind. Get into that, I guess. On Fridays, we're still doing Amazing Race. It's almost over. Is it the finale? The Amazing Race finale is actually going to be this week. So definitely get into the Amazing Race finale. And we have started our RuPaul's Drag Race coverage. Lee has started our RuPaul's Drag Race coverage. So if you want to hear Lee host, better get into the RuPaul's Drag Race coverage or whatever. Also, Big Brother Rewind is coming sooner than later, bitch. We actually only have 2 more motherfucking weeks. Is it 2 or 3?
Oh.
1, 2. I don't know how to do math. 3. We got 3 weeks. So in 3 weeks and 3 days, we will be covering Big Brother 5. So definitely get into that or whatever. If you want to watch the next Love Island episodes with us or keep up with what we're doing, make sure you watch episodes 20, 21, 22, and 24 before Wednesday.
Casa coverage, child.
Casa coverage, bitch. Get into the Casa coverage
It's gonna be a
before
mess.
Wednesday.
The girls keep asking us to react to it live, child, but I don't think we can do that.
I don't think we can do that right now, y'all. Put it on hold, and we'll come. It'll happen eventually. And one of these days, one of these years, this time we're gonna have to put that on hold. But get into it still.
Zuda Man asked if we covering Love Island 7. Yep, we do plan on doing so.
And
that's next month. So we're gonna be doing BB Rewind and Love Island 7 at the same time. And then it's gonna go into BB 27. Oh God.
Yeah. We finna be booked and busy. Be here, y'all. If y'all like Love Island, y'all better get into Big Brother. Big Brother kind of Love Island, but on the house.
There's gonna be 2 Love Island podcasts and 2 Big Brother podcasts a week for the next 3 months.
Yep. Forever.
That's
for the
insane.
Forever. It's gonna be a while, y'all. So definitely get into that or whatever. Make sure you send in your votes for Reality Rewind because we are taking y'all's votes for the next top 10 candidates for the next Reality Rewind series. All of you Love Islanders put in that work to get this show covered. So put in the work to get another show covered. We have a lot of different requests, a lot of different shows. Anything is up for grabs, baby. So make sure you send in your votes. If you had thought about something else, send us something else. Will we know? I don't know.
Girl,
do what you got to do.
22 and 24. First of all, we're an hour and a half long.
Damn.
And then Lindy said they are one of the best reality TV episodes ever.
What?
I'm scared.
Y'all don't do this to me. My heart is pumping.
Scared when y'all say shit like this. Because why is it good? Why? Because the thing is, entertainment is always something bad happening, but it's so good. And it's like,
don't do this
you're conflicted as fuck. Because like, I want to complain, but at the same time, it's something to talk about. So it's like,
oh my God, no! I'm so scared.
And the thing is, like, I have a friend. We both have a friend that also is a huge fan of Love Island, and this is how she reacts to, like, oh my God, I have to watch it with y'all. Like, y'all have to watch it. Like, y'all have to see. Like, y'all don't even know yet. And I'm just like, what don't we know?
What could we not know by now? We're 20 episodes in. Child. Also get into the Scripted Kingdom, honey. I talked about Thunderbolts. Oh, I also finally dropped my April Wrapped. I need to update this because I did drop my April 2024 Wrapped. Get into that. Friendship coverage was supposed to come, but guess what, y'all? It is showing in limited theater, so it's not showing in my area until next weekend. So I won't be able to do the coverage of Friendship until next weekend. Also coming up is Final Destination, which is my favorite movie series of all motherfucking time. So I will be also recapping Final Destination. So definitely get into those or whatever. And thank you guys for keeping it real with the kingdom. We're the fuck out.